It is Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, September 19th, 2024, and we are coming to you live. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Good. I feel like I have to sneeze and fart and do everything at the same time.
Be careful. If you sneeze and you fart, you know what happens.
I know, but
You go back in time.
Yeah.
Holy Trinity.
For some reason, I've been eating so healthy, and I'm filled with airy farts.
Yeah?
It's just air. A lot of that. Not a lot of flapping like that going on. But
A lot of protein will give you the...
remember that back in the day when I would never talk about farting in front of Carmen? Now I'd fart on Carmen if she was here.
Wait, no, please don't do that.
Oh, lucky her.
Yeah. Yep. You're in the circle now.
I'll take it, I guess.
What's on the meal list for today?
So today...
I am genuinely interested in this.
I know.
I want to know that those kids are being fed and what they're getting and who's bringing the food and how we got it. I want to know everything.
Well, those steroid mashed potatoes.
No,
Delicious.
that is not true,
A
Gio.
lot of supplements.
Well, Mike Calta, this meal is thanks to you.
It is?
Yes, Visani is
Oh.
hosting tonight's dinner, and they have 4 trays of pasta that they're bringing.
Wow.
They have like 2 different types, and then they're also going to bring some salad and some veggies for the kids.
That's Eric driving that all the way down there from Port Charlotte?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I even said I would meet him halfway because in between the show and then I don't really have much to do. I was like, I'll meet you and stuff. He's like, no. It's my food. I want to make sure it's set up correctly and this and that. He's like, I have to make sure it gets there and it's the way I want it to be.
Oh, he's a good dude. That's great. That's
So,
really nice.
Yeah, he's been super nice. So he's gonna come up today. I'm excited. Yesterday I went in. They just had weightlifting yesterday, so I went in and I shot some video for some like reels and stuff like that. We are on Instagram, and now we are officially on TikTok.
Yeah, very good.
TikTok famous.
You guys gonna start doing dances and stuff?
There's some kids that will be dancing, yes.
Oh, man.
And then there's some kids. Well, so we have 2 players right now. One is up for Player of the Week, and the other is up for Defensive Player of the Week.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, so Colton's up for Player of the Week, and then Xavier's up for Defensive Player of the Week. And it's all votes, and it's all fun. You don't really get anything out of it, but they get bragging rights, and it's just, So I went to shoot a video for them to, like, help boost up their votes.
That's good. God, you're the best team mom ever.
Yeah. It's just, listen, I love doing the social media part, so I'm just waiting for the day where they're like, Miss Carmen, we are not doing that. That is lame.
Wait till the day when they go, Miss Carmen, we Googled you.
Yeah. we have some questions.
Yeah.
Miss Carmen, will you go to homecoming with me? Miss Carmen, will you marry me?
Miss Carmen, you used make mashed potatoes. You used the wrestling mashed potatoes.
Can you bring your walking pad to school?
Who's your sister? Holly.
Can she help with the team?
No.
I found some old. I was going through my phone trying to delete some stuff, and I found a sexy picture of Carmen.
Of me?
Yeah, getting waxed.
Ooh.
Okay.
You don't see anything. You're not. So you were on the table with your shirt pulled up, and you were wearing no pants, but there was but they had like one of those handheld fans in front of your. Hey, nanny.
Yep.
And all you could just see is like it was a very sexy picture.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, I don't even remember this girl.
I can tell you nothing looks the way it does in that photo.
I'll take a look. I'll take a look and see. I'll get a shot at it.
You know what's so funny is Carmen put up a little like clip of their photo shoot of her and Chad on Instagram, and I was
I like that one, the beach one.
sitting there with my wife. And Carmen, I didn't even like try and I turned the phone and I go, check out Merman and Water Lady over here.
I like that one at the beach.
Such a jerk. Thank you. I did too. I thought they came out nice. And that was like less than an hour on the beach. That was just a real quick shoot. There was a
Well,
photographer.
when you're dealing with models. I know
Yeah,
what
that's
to
right.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably your first photo shoot.
Well, no. So the photographer, she's a local photographer, Melissa, and she works with a company that does rental dresses for photo shoots.
Uh-huh.
And so she had this dress. She was like, I'd love for you to be a part of it. So, yeah. And then we just went out there, and it was like really quick and really fun, and the pictures turned out great.
Me and Caitlin Lockerbie are going to do one with that lady next.
Hot.
You should.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, I enjoy doing them when they're like that. If it is a full day, that's exhausting.
There's nothing I hate more than our Christmas card photo shoot, because you're dressing up and you're dressing like Christmas and it's 9,000 degrees outside,
Right.
and you're like sweating and it's just dumb and I don't like it at all.
I like the sexy photo shoot in the concession stand. That was my
Wait,
favorite.
that hasn't happened yet.
There was no camera that you know
Yeah,
of, but
yeah.
it was there.
I like that. Hot
Yeah,
dogs and nachos.
Carmen, no lies. No lies.
Yeah.
You guys sneak in and do it on the field yet?
Oh.
No. Listen, Chad is so like
Responsible.
responsible is a great word, Spanish. Yes, responsible, but he's also just very happy that he's coaching, let alone being a head coach.
Doesn't
It's
want to
like,
screw it up.
it's blowing his mind. Yeah, that he's just like
A winning head coach.
focus, a winning
Yeah.
head coach. And an award-winning head
Yeah.
coach.
That's right.
When
It's
I was
great.
there, he's dialed in. It's all professional and
Oh, yeah.
he's like legit. Yeah.
I love his little iPad that he wears. It's on like a, what is it called? Like a harness, so he wraps it around him. And
Does he
stuff.
really?
Yeah,
I told Carmen, I'm like,
cute.
Chad looks so like official and important.
yeah.
So funny.
I didn't even notice his eyebrows were gone anymore.
His eyebrow.
I think they grew in.
Well, good. All right. Well, congratulations and
And thank you to Visani. for-
Visani. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
I'm excited because I know there's gonna be leftovers, which means I
Yeah.
get dinner tonight. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. And they make good food too. Visani, I mean, I'd love to, like, Captain Brian has great seafood in his restaurant, but I'd love to make fun of it and call it a Red Lobster with a comedy stage. But it's not, and they make really good food. But this guy, Eric, you meet him and you're like, what does this guy know about Italian food? And then they make steaks and Italian pasta and stuff. And they do a great job.
And when we were there, he like took us on a tour and we went back in the kitchen. They hand make their pasta.
Yeah, they do.
It's not bagged pasta or anything. I was standing at that machine
Just underneath it.
yeah, for way too long.
The best Italian food is made by Mexicans.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Wait.
true.
Yeah.
Spanish, you just put the cookies away.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. Are these for me?
Well, what do you just don't say anything? You just move them?
Well, I didn't know. I did because there's stuff that's left
Oh
here
my
sometimes. I
God,
didn't
what
want
a
to.
scum-
Have you
Scumbag.
ever just said yes? No, I, me, who? Hello? Who is this? Who's talking?
Already started.
I can't.
6:10 in the morning.
Can I say who's here? Hello next time. I don't know. Where am I?
You got to settle down, man.
I feel very settled.
After-
Yeah,
Just
thank
lay
you.
off the candy bars. That's what it is.
That's too much sugar. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but he's always been like that.
Yeah. In your face, Carmen.
After
Wait.
dinner, for some reason, my daughter had to go to CVS. Had to go to get gum. That was the It's
very serious.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about. So we went to, just when you want to sit down and relax, do nothing. I had to drive her to CVS to get gum. And then while we were getting gum, I saw those cookies. Now, don't you eat those cookies?
I love these cookies.
Yeah, and they were on sale.
Yeah.
They were like 2 for something. I was
Breakfast
like, oh,
biscuits? Yes, please.
I'm getting Spanish breakfast biscuits.
Thank you, man.
There you
I'm
go.
very excited.
Yeah,
Two,
Yeah.
new, two new packs. I didn't
That's
do
right.
anything to them. They haven't been in anybody's butt or anything.
that's
They're
too bad.
still,
Maybe.
still sealed.
Give me a little extra something on there.
Why don't you eat up and we'll show you?
Oh, man. I am so excited
You
To
just
make
can't
this-
hide it.
to make this concert announcement today.
Oh.
Are you about to lose control?
That you're not going to Creed. Is that the
I have made a decision, Carmen.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I took the under.
I'm going to Creed.
Oh.
There's still time.
There's still
There's still time.
The show's not tonight.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
So my biggest complaint was that the Sprinter wasn't working,
Mm-hmm.
and I did want to go, but the Sprinter wasn't working. And I'm like, ah. And then Joey from Black said, "I'm out of town. You could use my Sprinter." And I went, "Oh, well, now we're back in action, are we?
Yeah.
Now we got a driver. Now
Oh,
we're back in
yeah.
action." So,
When all's right over.
yeah, hoping them homes. I'm excited to go now. Now I'm back.
yeah.
Now I'm back in action.
Okay.
It's a long way to Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
Well, if you're excited, Pete's excited.
Exactly. That's true. If I call Pete, and I mean, what? Here's the thing. What's the alternative?
You don't go.
The alternative is dinner and then Hard Rock.
Party.
But I'm going to the Hard Rock Saturday for sure. Either way, I'm not saying I won't go Friday, but it'd be better, I think, if we go to the concert and then we go to the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll have fun. We'll do that. So that's locked in. Who's going? Are you going?
I'm going.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Did you get a ticket?
Yeah. No, I don't have a
No.
ticket.
Now you're
I
out.
don't have a ticket.
Out.
No, I'll stand outside with
All
arms
right.
wide
have
open.
Mike.
We'll meet you at the Hard
Yeah,
Rock.
I'm down.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It's gonna be me, Spanish, Medicine Man.
No.
That'll be
We
nice.
should take Medicine Man with us.
Oh, for sure.
By the
It's-
way,
I'd be fine with that.
I don't know if you guys already got, Mike's birthday is Friday. I don't know if he already got his birthday or if it's HTML and it's going to be coming in, sometime in
You
December.
don't have to get me anything from
No, of course we don't have to.
No.
I feel compelled to add a gift to what I'm getting you.
What do you
I would like to get you a nice sleeveless shirt that doesn't have a giant hole in the front.
Oh, am I wearing?
How
I
are
didn't
you
know.
still
I didn't
wearing that? How are you still wearing?
I will go halfsies on. I'll go in on that with you.
I'll throw in a buck or two.
I don't know if I just want to get him a patch or what. Jesus.
I didn't realize this was a shirt until I didn't see it. I just grabbed it and put it on. I will throw it out today. I did not realize that this was the shirt.
I mean, if I was going to say keep it for working around the house, but you might as well just throw it out.
Here's what I do. I go into the bathroom and I either take a shower or I brush my teeth and then I just come out of the bathroom and then I grab clothes and get dressed and I grab this right out of the laundry pile. I must have put it in the laundry instead of throwing it out.
I took Gypsy, my new dog, to the dog trainer the other day, and the dog trainer, first time we met and stuff, and she was saying about you do this separate but together, where the dog's there, but you're not really paying attention to them, so they can kind of figure out their own space and be calm with other people around. And she goes, so different stuff. Like if you're mopping the floor, you're doing dishes, or you're mowing your lawn. I go, you are far underestimating how important I am. I am not doing any of those things. You're out of your mind.
Safe. You're safe on those.
Yeah.
No, I totally didn't know this was folded and clean in the laundry pile, and I didn't just grabbed it and I put it on and I left.
Yeah,
I will
it's
throw it
character.
out today. I like people to know where I came from.
Yeah, it adds character.
How do you rip a hole up there? What's
I
going
don't know.
on? What's
I don't-
going
I
on?
don't know.
Strength.
I remember last time, just my throat muscles.
Yeah.
Remember last time I had it on backwards,
Oh
and I
yeah.
turned it around only to find out I had a huge hole in the front. So, whatever. Ay. All right, so it's me, Galvin, Gio, Spanish, Pete, Paulie D, and Olivero.
Nice.
And
Joe,
Alex.
I only assume you don't want to go.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Right.
Aw.
I'm not-
He's not allowed to
Joe's
go.
got
Yeah.
pants duty, and also I don't know that he's a Creed fan. So, but you're welcome to, Joe. I just assumed you didn't want to go.
Thank you. If I can make a game time decision, I'll say probably not, but maybe I'll change my mind.
Tickets work.
Joe's not allowed to go.
I will save a
Of course
ticket
I
for
am.
you, Joe.
Thank you, Michael.
The pants won't let him.
That's not true at all.
You're
It's too
saying?
tight.
I mean, we really have. He really hasn't left the house.
When has this guy ever turned down a free concert? Ever?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can
Especially
you
with
go
us.
through the list again real quick? Carmen, pay attention. Go ahead.
No.
I already don't like this.
I
Me?
know. That's okay.
Uh-huh.
You,
Uh-huh.
Gio,
Right.
Spanish,
Yes.
Olivero,
Mm-hmm.
Pete,
Yes.
and Paulie.
Yeah. Carmen, watch out, ladies.
No, Carmen,
Yeah.
watch out, black shirts.
I'm gonna wear my finest black T-shirt.
Black shirt
too.
T-shirt club.
I'm already in my head thinking what I'm wearing to Creed. If it's Creed, do I have any shirts that go where it'll work for Creed?
Justin Bieber.
I mean, can you go like Alter Bridge? Is that cool?
You have
Or-
a Daughtry shirt,
I don't have an Alter Bridge or a Daughtry shirt.
and that's why we're friends.
I'm trying to think of.
Oh, Alter Bridge is great.
No, Alter Bridge is good, but imagine he shows up in an Alter Bridge T-shirt at the Creed concert. That'd
Do
be
you have a
pretty gay.
Nickelback shirt?
No, I don't have a
Ooh.
Nickelback.
That would be
shirt.
a good one.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
We should all wear bad band shirts.
Yeah. I'm in.
I have an old Bon Jovi shirt I could wear.
Yeah. I'll figure something out.
Yeah,
It'll be
what
black.
is my alternative to wearing a black shirt?
It's not. What do you?
Yeah, a dark
mean,
gray
we-
shirt.
Don't try and change the world.
No, but I mean, if we have 7 of us all wearing black T-shirts and jeans, it's going to look.
7 of us
Yep.
all wearing black T-shirts and jeans, surrounded by 18,000 other wearing black T-shirts and jeans.
At some point, there'll be a group picture.
Yeah.
And we're all going to be wearing black T-shirts and jeans.
It's gonna be so cute.
Mine will be a band shirt. Somebody's going to throw a V-neck in there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. I'll probably wear
Pete does the V-neck a lot, doesn't he?
Pete's will be darker black because of sweat.
Oliveira's will be very tight.
Yeah.
Tight, tight, tight.
Paulie's not black.
No.
Paulie will wear a colored shirt.
Nah. You think? Well, he's going to show up in salmon? That always blows me away. I was at the Punk in the Park thing over in Orlando, and everybody's wearing all kind of different punk shirts and your favorite band, whatever. And I saw a guy, and he was wearing just a plain T-shirt, no logo on it or anything, teal. And I was like, that's an interesting
Welcome
choice.
to the party.
It's a bold choice.
I mean, it's,
I bet it made his eyes pop.
I could not tell.
Favorite punk band besides the Ramones?
I would have to say, Clash for sure.
Oh,
but after that, it would probably be maybe Suicidal Tendencies, maybe.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
Joe's got a wide variety of music that he likes.
Yeah, I love Suicidal.
I do too. Good
Interesting.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
I have seen some good bands at CBGB's when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good time and a good experience. I'd been there a lot, so I lived all that gross stuff, like that bathroom going down there. Like you hear about it, and you see it, but
It's so
when
gross.
but the guys will take poops on there.
That was real.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the guys will poop in the toilet. With no seat on it. If they have to go, and they'll just go while you're going. I could never do that.
Wow.
And then that stupid dog would poop everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
That's why they started wearing combat boots. Did you know that?
They were. You know why they
because of the fleas.
fleas? Yeah, not because of the poop,
Well,
because the
of the
dog had
dog.
fleas.
Yeah, and there's poop everywhere. That's so
that
the
place-
sound guy was like, "Screw this! I'm just going to get myself some combat boots." And then everybody else started wearing them too.
Yeah, that's it. That's changed the whole thing because the dog had fleas and it made everyone wear combat boots.
Just take a shower.
Yeah.
No,
But
the
you
dog.
couldn't shower that club.
Yeah,
Gonna shower
was
the
being-
dog.
I know, but it's interesting because in the '90s that club was making money hand over fist. It was just run badly.
Yeah, they never paid any bills.
Right, but they had a ton of money. I mean, they upgraded the store next door. You know, they anyway.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to take a break a little early because we have to do the open letter rewind, and I want to make sure we're right exactly at 7:00 for the concert announcement.
Okay.
I'm very excited. Some people have figured it out. Some people have not. Have you figured it out, Carmen?
I think so.
Don't
If you
say it.
haven't, don't say it.
I know. Listen,
Oh, man.
don't trust me.
Listen to me. You know me. I'm like, I'll tell everybody an hour early. I'll tell you. I wanted to tell you yesterday. I was like, what's the worst that can happen? They are so like they send another email and said, tell him not 6:59, not 6:58, 7:00. And I went, all right. You
Yeah, I
big
saw
babies.
that one. That's what I'm saying. Don't, because I'm done.
Can you give a hint?
Yeah. Listen to me. It's all good. Everyone will be happy. That's all I have to say. Everyone in this room. I mean, I can't speak for the entire listening audience. There will be some people, but I would say 90% of our audience will be excited about this.
I love Nickelback.
No.
Oh, so
Gio,
good.
not until 7:00.
Sorry, everybody.
Okay.
I blew
Not
it.
until 7. I have to go to Sarasota today. That's all. I just hit me. I wasn't making a big announcement.
Ask
it just
him,
hit
Carmen.
me.
Yeah.
Just punched me in the
Wait,
gut.
what?
What did you say?
Ask him.
For what? For what?
Oh, I have a
Red
doctor's
A doctor.
Yeah.
I already know why he goes to Sarasota.
Yeah.
That's
But I
old
also
news.
am going to Sharkos today.
Oh.
So,
Ooh,
yeah.
Are you
what
going
about
to-
bread
Bread
bandits?
Bandits.
No, this fatty can't eat bread bandits.
Oh, just eat the butter.
Yeah, they got healthy bread.
Yeah, just eat the butter. It's fine. You're good.
It's good.
There's no healthy bread for me, Spanish.
Oh, sorry.
That's
No
it.
bread at all?
No, God, are you kidding me?
What if it's European bread?
I in Vegas, I was starving and the food was taking forever, and I broke a little corner off the bread. It was a little piece, and I just broke a little corner off, and I looked at Olivero and I go, "If you break it doesn't."
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
little pieces. Yeah.
I saw Bobby one of his reels the other day. He's like, I got a cinnamon roll. I got this. I had all kinds of stuff in his car.
Listen, that's a guy who's lost 100 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I lose 100 pounds, maybe I'll eat some bread bandits. In fact, that'll be my first trip.
Segura was on with Rogan, and they were, of course, talking about Bert. You know how Bert is. They were like, "Let's have this," and he goes, "No, I'm 100% keto." This, whatever. And then he was like, got all drunk, whatever, and he told Tom later on, he goes, "I got like a dozen donuts." He goes, "But I only ate the tops." Joe Rogan goes, "That's not how it works." He goes, "Actually, I think the tops are the worst part. Got all the frosting."
He is a little kid.
Oh yeah.
He is just a little kid with a lot of money.
Yeah, now a rich little kid now.
Yeah, that's great. Good for him, man. That makes me happy. Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't have any. I'm not eating any bread. You want to know what I ate yesterday?
Yes.
I had well, it's
Part of your shirt.
Oh my god.
I made fillets the day before from Prime Butcher, and I made 4, even though I know Joey doesn't eat with us anymore. So for lunch, I ate that extra fillet.
Nice.
Yeah, and then for dinner, my wife made these ground chicken. I don't know. She's trying to come up with recipes. They're ground chicken. They were like chicken parm, little ground. They look like little chicken hockey pucks with cheese in them. That's basically what they look like. But they were all super healthy, and I ate broccoli. That's it. That's all I ate.
Oh, broccoli's why you're farting so much.
Yeah,
I love
probably.
broccoli.
Yeah.
That mixed in with my coffee was all that I ate yesterday. And
You sound
I had a
miserable.
protein shake. No. But the truth is, I really wasn't. Like, I'm kind of used to eating a lot less now, and I'm fine. It's not as exciting, but I'm not.
Let's go to Hooters.
I can go to Hooters. I'll go there to Hooters and I'll get a salad. I'm fine doing that. I've done that before.
You don't want to do
I'll
that.
go to Hooters and I'll get naked wings. How do you like that? I'll find the thing.
Now,
that I
are
can
you
eat.
naked or the wings?
Yeah,
naked?
everybody's
Yeah.
naked. Yeah, that's how
You
you
got
eat it.
deliver them naked.
50 breaded chicken wings.
Yeah, I'd crush all 50 of them. I don't know. Are you
Put some peanut
challenging
butter
me?
on them, right, Spanish? Put some
Dude,
peanut butter on them.
yes.
Yeah.
That's Thai.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
dip it right in the jar.
So good.
Dude, that sounds like it makes me want to throw up right there on my own feet. But if you go to a restaurant and they give you that peanut butter sauce,
So good.
it's so good.
Why
It's so
is
good.
it so good?
There used to be a restaurant called the Stone Turtle, and it was one of those places where you'd go and you'd pick all your stuff and then they'd lay it out there and they'd cook it for you and they'd put it back in your bowl. Oh my god, that place was great. Stone
Sounds
Turtle,
delicious.
yeah. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll do the open letter rewind, and straight up at 6:59 and 59 seconds, I will make the concert announcement this morning that everybody's waiting for, and hopefully there'll be some people who haven't figured it out by 7 o'clock. It's a Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Major concert announcement coming up at 7 o'clock. I don't hype a lot of things and then just like under-deliver.
Right.
This is huge.
Yeah.
This is huge. And I can't give you any hints. I can't be like, and then they were shot through the heart. It's nothing like that.
You know there's going to be at least one a-hole that's going to be like, ugh,
Oh, I
ooh.
Yeah,
I
I
already
said.
knew that.
Yeah.
I said,
always.
listen, some people have already figured it out, and I said 90% of our audience will like it. If you don't like it, you're in the 10%.
Yeah.
There you go. In the meantime, Carmen, what do we have to give away today?
Yeah, so we have tickets for Creed, which is tomorrow night. And no, these are not Mike Calta tickets.
No,
These are just-
I'm going.
Oh, man.
I got a full deck. As many people as I have going, I have tickets. So go ahead.
we also have tickets for Yngwie Malmsteen.
Yeah, I'm not going.
We have tickets, and we have tickets for the Mike Calta tailgate.
That is happening on Sunday. Also, I think Danny from the Brisket Shop's bringing food by tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Pushes.
Don't get all excited. yet.
Bye.
Too late. I'm already excited.
By here, Carmen, not.
She's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be here tomorrow. Galvin gave you like you smelled some bad face.
I know. I'll take a shower.
All right, let's sit down.
Water lady.
All right, let's give it away right now. A little bit of Sporcle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporcle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. I did watch the video yesterday, and Joe is a terrible judge. He did steal that 1 point away from me and gave it to Galvin. All right, Joe.
Yeah.
Sometimes the umpires get it wrong.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Sorry, Michael.
That's all right. I'm not mad.
You know, I had that question. They have the batter's box, like they show the strike box. Whatever. Like, how do they not? Why do they still have umpires?
I don't know, because I think the whole human involvement in it, but you're right.
But I mean, yeah, okay. But then if you should get at least 3.
Challenges.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
They challenge the bases. They challenge different stuff. The strikes, they're like, that's a ball. Oh, he called it a strike.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I guess that's a strike today for Billy.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't just rely on the box for that. It's there. So
Yeah.
I wish
whatever.
we could do that.
Yeah, I wish we could do it too. dude.
I wish
Believe
we
me.
could replace you with the box.
I was going to say, that's why I think you're ahead of the game, Joe. You've established make-em-ups far before any of the other places.
True.
Yeah.
True. All right, Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we are playing words that come from India. Can you name the following English words that are derived from languages of India?
Spanish is crying. Is that going to be a problem? Or?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Is
I
it
didn't
okay
even
if
think of
I
that.
might play through my tears?
Did anyone watch Jeopardy last night?
No.
I feel like I could have beat those guys. They didn't answer anything. They just I felt like the whole episode it was like
I did watch a little bit of Outlast.
good, right?
It was all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, gotta wait till it gets good.
All right.
Yeah. What episode are you?
Oh, I just started.
Oh no, but you gotta.
There was a lady that is a bow hunter who couldn't string a bow.
Oh yeah, no. The little blonde girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It gets better.
All right.
It gets better.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Carmen. Let's do this. Indian words that make Spanish cry.
All right, your first one. Chain of reefs and coral islands surrounding a lagoon.
Archipelago.
Chain of reefs and coral islands surrounding
Galapagos?
a lagoon. Atoll.
Oh boy.
This.
This is gonna be a rough one.
No, don't worry. They're not all like that. That was just a learning one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, your next one. Colorfully patterned handkerchief, often worn on the head.
Hat.
Colorfully patterned
Pashmina.
handkerchief.
Yeah.
You're overthinking this one. Often worn on the head.
Pattern
Ajib?
chiff. Yeah.
Bandana.
Oh.
Ah.
All right.
Okay. Large spotted cat of Africa and Asia.
Leopard.
Cheetah.
Hey.
Geo.
You speak Indian?
Yes.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
An incarnation in human form.
Deity.
An incarnation in human form.
Baby.
Charisma.
Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Thick sauce containing fruits and spices, sugar, and vinegar.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Chutney.
Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking the language.
Small collapsible bed.
Futon.
That's
Wrong country.
they're on the right track.
Cot.
Galvin. Broad waistband worn with men's dress clothes.
Belt.
Cummerbund.
Mike Calta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, we should really have the answer Indian.
Yeah.
Cummerbund.
You gotta do the head.
Don't.
Cummerbund.
Your next one. Small boat towed behind a larger boat.
Dinghy.
Geo.
I can see
Dingy.
Massive force that crashes anything in its path.
Tsunami.
Massive force that crushes anything in its path.
Hurricane.
Mike Calta.
Strike force.
No, I was looking for juggernaut.
Oh.
That's an Indian word?
Wow.
Juggernaut.
Sounds very German. Juggernaut.
The Juggernauts.
Yeah.
Juggernaut is here for the party.
Now when you say it that way, anyway, juggernaut.
Juggernautzy.
No.
Whoa.
Your next one. Impenetrable mass of tropical forest. Impenetrable mass of tropical forest.
I feel like we know this one.
You will. You do. Another name for tropical forest.
All right.
Well, I'm just trying to get an answer.
Jungle.
Geo.
Oh, right before me. Damn
Excuse
it.
me. It's jungle.
The jungle.
And Pap, we're halfway there.
Michael has a single point along with Galvin and Spanish, all with one.
Oh.
Gio is your leader right now. He's winning with 3.
Oh.
What kind of show is this?
I'm half Indian.
Yeah, all tied up. Bottom half.
All right, your next one. Person who gives opinions in an authoritative manner through mass media.
Influencer.
Someone.
Person who gives opinions in an authoritative manner through mass media.
Order.
Commentator.
Editor.
Pundit.
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 The pundit.
Oh,
Indian and
whoa,
German are
that
very
is-
similar.
yeah.
Very
I don't
similar.
know.
Abundant.
He's abundant.
Light yellowish brown cloth made of cotton or wool, common in military uniforms. It's more of like a color, I would think.
Mustard. Patch.
Camouflage?
Camo.
Light yellowish brown
Yeah.
cloth made of cotton or wool, common in military uniforms.
Cotton.
I don't know.
Khaki.
Oh, they should
How I like my coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike Calta's coffee
Yep.
preference.
That's how Sporcle does it. Stolen goods to plunder.
Loot.
Mike Calta.
Oh.
What was that, Joe?
Hey,
Okay.
Bliss. Heaven.
Nirvana.
Galvin. One that is despised or rejected.
Spanish.
Aww.
One that is despised or rejected. Pariah.
Mm.
Exercise for attaining bodily or mental control. Yes, Spanish and Pap Pap. We are on the last three.
Spanish, Galvin, and Michael all have 2, and Gio is your leader right now. He's winning with 3.
We can do this.
Yeah. Together.
English words that come from India. Last three. Here we go. Night clothes.
Pajamas.
Mike
I'm the
Calta.
only one playing the right way.
Game played on horseback with
Polo.
mallets. Spanish. And your last one.
Whoa, what are we at? What are we at? We all at 3?
Gio, Mike, and Spanish will have 3. Galvin has 2.
Oh, I can tie it up.
Oh.
Yes, you can. Your last one. Roofed open gallery attached to a building.
Gazebo.
Roofed
Pergola.
open.
Oh,
You're on the right track.
Galleria. Damn it.
All right, Sadie.
Roofed open gallery attached to a building.
It's a, don't say it yet. It's a bazaar.
No.
Pagoda?
Yes.
No.
Pagoda is Japanese.
Well,
Pergola.
Chinese.
No.
What is it?
Veranda.
Oh, veranda.
Veranda?
Veranda?
My veranda. So you 3 are tied.
Correct.
So I'm out.
Yes, we have the tiebreaker.
Anyone's game.
All right.
Nope.
Oh.
Mike, Spanish, and Geo. Tiebreaker. Preparation used to wash hair.
Shampoo?
Mike Calta.
And I said it right. So all you can kiss my butt. Thank you.
Shampoo
Thank you.
first.
Shampoo? Shampoo means a lot to me. Because that's what my daughter calls a whale at SeaWorld. Shampoo? All right. Congratulations. To me.
Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you. Okay.
Congrats.
Hold on. I got to sign in my computer.
Solid win before your birthday.
So what do you want for your birthday?
Oh,
You know
yeah,
it.
it's too late.
Yeah.
No, I have something, but I
Starts
just
with butt.
So you're saying that you have something that's not very good, is what you're saying?
no. I was trying to kill the time.
Carmen,
Punch it up a little bit.
This.
you don't need to give me anything for my birthday.
Okay.
Thank you. Just your being here is enough.
But if
You're
we
wel-
wanted to get you something that starts with butt,
Not you.
Oh.
No, that only
Butter.
goes for
I was
her.
gonna say butter. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
The Butterfinger.
Good morning. Who is this? Oh, you were the winner and you hung up, dummy. All right, let's go to a different line. Good morning. Hello, who is this?
Nadia.
Nadia?
Claudia.
Claudia.
Yes.
Nadia?
Claudia or
Nadia.
Nadia? Nadia. I was
Oh, I'm
right.
sorry.
Hi, Nadia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You are the winner today. I will put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break and we will hook you up with a prize.
Thank you.
Thank you. Carmen,
Yes.
how many minutes of commercials do we have?
Let me count.
1.
Oh, man.
2.
You got to ride it out 6 minutes.
5, 6, 7.
Oh.
So more than 8.
Oh.
Can you
Yeah.
take some out?
Okay.
Can you bring me back in 6 minutes exactly?
Oh. Oh my god.
I need to be back
now
at
five.
7. I need
Now
to be
five.
back. I need to be back at 5. At 5. Now I need to be back at 7 on the nose.
Oh man, you can't talk for 5 minutes.
I can. You want me to just do that? Yeah. All right. I'll
You
just do
gotta
that.
ride it out.
It'd be a little bit easier, to
All
be
right.
honest
All
with
right.
you.
All right. That's all I needed to know. So, what are you guys up to?
Hey.
Excited for your birthday.
Why don't you just tell me what you got me for birthday?
I feel like that defeats the purpose.
Did you and Joe go combo gift?
We did not.
No.
Not yet. But there's still time.
I already got your gift, Mike.
So I already got your gift.
You didn't have to get me anything.
I know, but I did.
Did you really get it already?
What, the gift?
Yeah.
What do you? I mean, seriously.
What were you just going to say?
mean,
What do I think?
yeah.
I think that you have not gotten anything, and
That's-
you're waiting for him
yeah.
to tell you what he wants.
That hurts my feelings a little bit, but I accept.
I
truth
mean,
hurts.
from past
Right.
experiences, that's what we're basing our opinion on.
I mean, at my birthday, Spanish got me 2 amazing gifts.
Yeah.
What did you get? I don't recall.
You got him the Lego
The
thing, and
Big giant Lego sets, the
$600-$700 worth of Lego.
DeLorean and the
For a grown man.
Ecto one.
That he'd had since he was a kid.
Yeah.
You got him
Have you
great.
put those together yet?
I'm about like 3/4 of the way through the DeLorean.
Yeah, the other one's on eBay.
He got him $600 or $700 worth of Lego for a grown man.
No, that's not.
Carmen bought me Pokemon gifts one time, and I still love every minute of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want.
I do like my daughter and I put them together.
Yeah.
We enjoy it.
Your youngest daughter or your oldest daughter?
Youngest daughter.
It's gonna be
I thought you only had one daughter.
nope,
So you're not
his
now.
too, but it's not. That's almost done, Gio.
I know.
Jesus.
Next thing you know, you'll be taking her to CVS for gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
Did they walk out with a bag or just the gum?
Oh, you're saying she had to get other stuff?
I've made trips to CVS before and we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, no. I actually boxed everything up. I
Yeah.
bagged everything up. It was for sure gum this time. I don't really know. I think what happened was my wife accidentally threw out her gum, and she wanted it. For some reason, we had to go get it back then. So I don't know.
What kind of gum?
I feel like once I'm in the house, I'm in the house. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have to leave anymore.
I agree.
After
Right?
dinner.
Yeah.
After dinner, that's it.
Yeah.
That's a very old man thing of me.
Yeah,
But once the doors are closed, the doors are closed.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Once you eat dinner, I'm done.
I say that all the time. I go, if we go home, I'm not going anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
going back out. I'm not going back out. This is it. I'm locking down the castle.
My shoes are off. I took
Yeah.
my shirt off.
My pants.
Wait.
I'll be honest. The truth is though, is that I'm miserable until 7:30 because I don't want to do. I hate Wheel of Fortune. I only want to watch Jeopardy. I hate Wheel of Fortune.
Really?
I hate it. I hate everything
Even with
about it.
secrets?
Even with, yeah.
Hate it's an equal amount of hate. I hated it when Sajak was there. I hate it's such a simple game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not very good at it, but it's such a simple game that's a television game. Oh, give me a T. No teeth. It's the worst. And then they're playing to win such small
Piddly
amounts of money.
prizes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the guy is like, congratulations, you won $2,000. Cost you $4,000 to get out here to LA to play, but we're gonna send you home with $2,000, and then after taxes, it's gonna end up being more like $1,600. But hey, what you were on Wheel of Fortune? It's the dumbest thing
I get
ever.
that.
Yeah.
Now I know you haven't played it yet, but there is a Jeopardy game for PlayStation, and it is a lot of fun. You can download a bunch of
I
stuff.
would play that.
It's a blast.
I would
man.
play that. Like I have one of those Jeopardy books where you have to fill in all the answers and all that stuff. I'm okay at it. Every once in a while though on TV, I'm pretty good.
What was that trivia game that used to be on the computer that was really fun? It was
You don't know Jack?
yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was such a
That was
fun
good.
game.
I never played that.
Oh,
it
it was
fun.
great. It would go game starting in 3, 2, 1, and then it would go through different things. And the guy had a good voice.
Yeah.
Like he'd read the question. You'd have to hit the answer real quick.
And they were like
Yeah.
jokes, and they were like,
Right.
if you messed up, they did to give talk crap.
Was
and stuff.
that you would win money? On
No,
that?
no, it was just a.
It's just a computer game.
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember it was a board version of it, a board game version.
Probably.
of
It got really popular. They made a bunch of different versions, but
because there was that app that was out for a while that where it was like a trivia app, and now it's on Netflix. You could play.
They
it on
also
Netflix.
have that app where you can win money for losing weight. Have you seen that?
What?
Yeah, I saw that, but I,
don't
can't
know what
imagine
that's-
how legit that is.
Yeah, I don't know. You say, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, and then people go, no, you're not, fatty, and then we're going to bet on it.
I'll bet again. Yeah, take the under on that.
That's what it is.
They have a walking app that pays you or like gives you like discounts for places for walking.
Yeah.
For all your steps. Yeah, like I think it's like through Dick's or something like that.
Oh,
but
whoa.
they'll give like Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh, got it.
6:59. 6:59.
Oh man.
As soon as it turns 7.
I'm gonna let you know. We got 10, 9, 8.
3,
Oh wait.
4, 5,
no.
8. All right, do it now. Say it now.
2, 1. It's 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, on June 6th and June 8th at Raymond James Stadium, Limp Bizkit, Ice Nine Kills, and Metallica on Friday, and then Suicidal Tendencies, Pantera, and Metallica on Sunday, with stuff going on in between.
Oh man!
So I brought up an idea.
Yeah.
I saw Limp Bizkit with Metallica years ago when they did the Summer Sanitarium tour.
Oh yeah.
It was a great lineup. It was Mudvayne, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Deftones, and then Metallica.
Wow.
So I have the info if you want me to read it here.
Yeah.
So the no repeat weekend general on sale is going to be Friday, September 27th. At this time, tickets are only available in bundles, so that's the Friday and Sunday show together that will be on sale.
Okay.
And then they may release later on where they do individual. But listen, you love Metallica. You want to go see them both nights. They're not going to repeat anything. You have different opening acts. It's going to be huge.
It's going to be unbelievable, and I'm very excited. Please don't ask me for tickets because I'm talking about my friends because I'm not giving out any. I will give away a pair this hour. In fact, I won't give them away. James Hetfield will give them away. At some point, James Hetfield is going to tell you to call in for tickets, and that's when you will win the tickets. So pay attention. It could happen while we're talking. It could happen in commercials, but sometime before 8 o'clock, James Hetfield will tell you to call in and win your tickets to see the show.
Nice.
Good. Let's take a break. Yes.
I was saying, Mike called me yesterday to tell me Limp Bizkit was on the show, and I didn't believe him. He goes, "Hey man, I got to tell you, Limp Bizkit is going to be on the Metallica show." I go, "No, dude, you're messing with me."
So I knew
not believe him.
I knew the Metallica thing and I knew the Pantera thing,
Yeah.
but the Suicidal, I was like, "Oh my god!" That's it. Do you know how many times I've seen Suicidal in a place like the size of this room?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's huge.
Do you know how many
That's so
times I
great.
got yelled at for just yelled at to be admonished to not say about this Metallica thing before 7? Like I got like 4 different phone calls yesterday.
Yeah.
It was bad. But I did it. Yay!
Did it.
All right. Congratulations.
That's
We will
gonna be
take a
awesome.
break. News is next on 102.5 The Bone. It is time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's news is brought to you by Metallica. No, today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. You can get some brand new shoes over at Pelts. Whatever you're looking for, they've got them in stock, ready to go. You can wear them right out of the store. You got to pay for them. But they have 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers, and they have the Pelt Shoe Fit experts in there. Going to make sure you get the proper fitting shoe. They have the 3D foot scan. It's complimentary. Yeah, they'll email you all the information so you know what your perfect fit is. So if you're looking for some Hey Dude, some Nikes, you need some heels, you need some boat shoes, whatever you want, they have them right there at Pelt. So stop in there today and make sure you tell them Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent you. So the Federal Reserve has cut its benchmark interest rates from its 23-year high, with consequences for debt, savings, auto loans, mortgages, and other forms of borrowing by consumers and businesses. On Wednesday, the Fed announced that it reduced its key rate by an unusually large 0.5% point between 4.75 and 5%, the first rate cut in more than 4 years. The central bank is acting because after imposing 11 rate hikes dating back to March of 2022, it feels confident that inflation is finally mild enough that it can begin to ease the cost of borrowing.
Oh, well, I'm ready to make some moves as soon as they drop in another 0.5 point.
And just in time for the election. I love it.
Yeah, but
give us the goods.
But I mean, it was coming. It wasn't like this just happened. We knew it was coming, but a full point would have been nice.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Spanish said earlier that they dropped it 5 points.
I know.
We're like,
That would've
what?
been really
Hold
nice.
on.
All right.
Give me all the stuff.
What are you going to invest in more gold, Michael?
No, I would like to buy. I would take out more loans and I would buy more
Stuff?
property for sure. I would refinance this house in the second, and I would do a lot of things. But 0.5 point isn't worth doing anything. I mean, it's helpful to some people who are applying for loans. I'm just saying I wouldn't change anything at this point.
And think about a 0.5 point if you're going getting loaned a bunch of money.
Dude.
That's a huge amount, you know. But if you're doing like a $5,000 loan, you're like, all right, well, whatever. No big deal. But, you know, it's $50 million. You're like, okay, that helps.
Yeah, a lot.
So it seemed like we might never win the war against opioid abuse, but a new report found that fentanyl overdose deaths fell 10% over the past year. So it's actually lower. That's based on initial numbers, but experts actually think it might even get even bigger drop once all the stats are in.
So does that mean that the people overdosing, that number is smaller because there
They're
are less
already
people
dead?
on drugs, or already dead? That's always my question.
Could be already dead. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
They
think
may be
the-
working the numbers to make it
Yeah.
sound good. Yeah.
I think the awareness to fentanyl, I think
And
probably
the
is,
testing and the
Yeah.
different stuff probably helps, but yeah, it could also be the other way that people
Yeah.
are just they're dead, so now there's not overdoses.
I don't know. I just I don't know anything about it. Every time you say and we talk about a news story about the cop who touched it and died or whatever, everybody's like, "That's not how it works." So I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is that if I was a cocaine guy, I'd be very nervous about doing cocaine.
Yeah, well, there's two like major different kinds of fentanyl.
Right.
To my understanding, there's the hospital fentanyl that they give you that's
The
U.S.
IV.
based, and then there's the other kind that's usually made in somebody's backyard or
Right.
in their bathtub, which was given to a lot of the cartels by China, their formula. So that's the one that if you touch it or like the
Gotcha.
tiniest little bit kills tons of people. So it is very scary, especially because
Yeah.
like that one woman's baby almost died from Airbnb because it was in the crib.
That's
You remember that
insane.
story?
But I mean, how do you prepare for a lot of this?
don't?
Yeah.
Can't.
That's-
Carry the Narcan with you at all times.
But even that may not
Narcan's
help
not
you.
gonna help you, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So the Tampa Bay Lightning selected Victor Hedman as the team captain on Wednesday as training camp opened, making the big defenseman the successor to Steven Stamkos. Hedman, who is going on how many seasons with the Lightning?
12.
14.
15.
16th season with Tampa Bay was the obvious choice for the Lightning after they did not re-sign Stamkos and their longtime captain left to join Nashville. Boo, Nashville.
Oh, captain, my captain.
Listen, Hedman's awesome. Hedman's been there such a long time. I think it makes perfect sense for him
Yeah,
to be
of
the
course.
leader. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anybody who's been there that long that's in that leadership type role. I mean, points the next guy, but he's Hedman's got years on him.
Yeah. Plus, if you're going by height,
I totally,
Hedman's 6'7".
I totally forgot that Stamkos wasn't on the team anymore until
Yeah.
like 2 days ago.
I don't think that's going to make that much of a difference to
Yeah.
this team. I really don't. I think they're going to be
It'll be weird, but
as good
you
as they
know,
were last year.
it is. I don't think it'll affect the team that much.
A 33-year-old guy tried to steal a Corvette down in Miami on Tuesday, but due to the car's unique safety features, the guy could not start the car, and he also could not get out of the car.
That'd be me trying to steal a Corvette.
So the owner returned, saw him stuck inside his Corvette, and said, "Oh, really? Beep, boop, beep," and called 911, and cops came and arrested the guy. That's
Yeah.
great.
Where is he? He's in the car.
Yeah.
Don't go.
All
in the
right,
car.
where's the car? It's in my driveway. Is he trying to get away? No, he can't start it.
I would just pull up a chair next to him and just talk to him.
Oh, my
But
God.
this isn't a good
Great.
idea anymore.
By the way, that is one of the things that I could watch hours of is the bait cars where they park them and then leave and then people try and steal them and they can shut it down. They let the person steal the car.
Yeah. Yep.
So they start driving away and the cops go, "All right, ready to stop them?" Yeah. And then they just shut the car down and the windows lock and the doors lock and the guy's like, trying to get out.
Slowly rolling to a stop.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that's going to be all cars in the future.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you, speeding ticket, whatever it is, your car just takes over.
Yeah. Shuts down. Yeah, that's all the electric cars.
Yeah.
You know, it's
That's
simple.
fine with me. If cars travel if you say the highway is now 85 miles an hour, you're allowed to just go 85 miles an hour, but they could shut it down only if I can go 85 miles.
I think and this is not in the too distant future, just when you travel over the speed limit, it's automatically going to fine you a ticket because your car is being tracked.
That can't happen because of the human involvement in driving. You're going to have to accelerate at some point past the speed limit to save yourself from a situation.
Yeah, it can detect that. But when you're doing 85 miles an hour for an extended period of time,
That's different.
you're going to automatically just get your ticket in the mail. Said you sped 3 times today. Here's your ticket.
In the mail, they'll alert you
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah,
on your
deduct it
phone,
from your
Yeah,
account.
they'll take it right out of your account.
Yeah.
The thing that's really bad though is with all of this and how that works and stuff is then just one day somebody hacks the system and everybody's shut down and you can't get to work and it's just gridlocked and you're like, oh, what do we do
Or
now?
until the hacks, somebody cuts you off and they're like,
Yeah.
Everybody's cars will be connected.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have to worry much because every country, including the U.S., has already talked about plans for 15-minute cities. So I don't think we're going to be doing much traveling once those all start to come up.
I don't even know what that means.
So it's all cities that are you have everything you need within 15 minutes, so there's no need to travel or go anywhere.
Oh, 15-minute cities, so you don't have to leave past
Correct.
your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Okay, I
Yeah,
get
but
it. I'm
you
glad you
can't
explained
leave,
that.
though.
Well,
It's
Right?
like the districts in
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
yeah, because you basically get an ID that would be connected to your phone or whatever your device is in your car. And if you go past a certain point, you'll be stopped. And
Oh, you're not allowed to go?
Right.
It's not that you're not allowed to go. Now you're getting into like ticky-tacky wording.
You don't have the means to go.
Yeah, it's do you have the paperwork to get to where you're going?
Proper authorization.
Show your papers.
Yeah.
You're saying in the United States, you think there's going to be a time where you need papers to travel within the United States.
I'm going to look up the article because I believe they were already building one in Florida.
So real quick though, my mind works in ideas and marketing thing and stuff. And geez, if I knew anyone who owned a strip club, I would tell them the new promotion is going to be 15-minute. Not cities.
Yeah.
Rhymes with cities. Come out and see 15 minutes.
Fort Myers aims to be a 15-minute city. So that's
Yeah,
one of the first ones.
but to make it where it's convenient to everything being within 15 minutes, not that you can't
that's how
travel
they
with
tell you.
outside.
Yeah, it's under the facade of,
Yeah.
oh, this would be great.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You can drive 85 miles an hour.
Yeah, I think that much like
Listen,
a lot of the things.
What you're saying to me is my dream. Don't you understand?
I understand.
If they could put everything that I need within the confines of Cheval, I would never leave here.
I get that.
I'm dead serious. I would never if I had everything that I did on a daily basis was all within my cul-de-sac, I'd be happy.
But imagine you have what you have now, but you're in your 30s and you have this desire to travel to Europe or anywhere.
Oh, so
and now
you're saying you can't even travel you
Correct.
can't travel.
Yeah, unless you have to go through a lot of bureaucracy to get the.
You have to go through a lot of
necessary
bureaucry now to travel
You-
outside of
you
the
think
country.
it-
Okay,
bad
outside
now,
of the country, but you're saying like Fort Myers, they would go, hey, we're going to go to Tampa.
Nope.
No, you're
you gotta
not.
have the authorization. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
What if you wanted to go visit your mother in Tampa?
Doesn't
What
matter.
is this futuristic world that we're talking about that doesn't even exist?
Well, what do you mean it doesn't exist?
It doesn't exist. There's no way. There's no place in the United States that you can't travel freely within the United States.
But they're going to start building the infrastructure now.
Yeah.
So in 30 years or 20 years,
Yeah.
or
You got
whatever it
everything
is,
you
You'll be
need. There's
dead.
no reason to leave.
It's our, yeah, we'll be dead.
I don't
probably.
think it's even going to take that long. They were building a 15-minute city in, I think it was Dubai. Remember they called it the Wall, and it was like this big thing that they wanted to build.
yeah, they were going to build it all within the thing.
Correct. Yeah. The only reason they stopped is because the citizens over there have enough money to lobby and petition against the companies that were building it. Here, the citizens don't really
It
have that
looked
much.
like my dream.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like a dream until you're on lockdown, and then you can't go anywhere. They separate you from your kid.
Well, all right, let's not get crazy.
Well,
now.
I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, just think
Up
about.
until you took my kids, I was very happy with the
Is
whole
it
thing.
bad that whenever you said you can't travel past 15 minutes, I was thinking, how far is the Hard Rock from my house? I'm like, wait a second.
yeah.
God damn it! It's 27 minutes
What
away.
if I walk? What if I walk the rest of the way? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Spanish. Dreams really do come true.
I'm so excited for this.
Hershey's is making a protein powder now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they've partnered with C4.
Oh, your two favorite things.
Right?
Hell yeah. Is it Starburst flavor?
Well, they say the supplement brand C4. Is that what that is? Is that
Yeah,
supplement?
this is C4 Performance Energy.
Okay. Well, you're not performing, but you
man,
have some
am I?
energy. On two that are supposed to taste like Hershey's chocolate and Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah. They're also doing one that tastes like bubble yum.
Yeah.
Plus 3 Jolly Rancher flavored energy drinks.
I don't need protein, but I'm going to be taking it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so you got the Hershey's making the protein powder, which they know how to make stuff taste good for sure.
Hershey's protein powder with Starburst
C4.
energy drink together,
Yeah.
mix it up.
Oh, man.
Spanish George would like to speak to you.
Okay,
George,
yes.
good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What's up, George?
I was just had a simple request for Spanish, not to take over the show today with his nonsense, as in every other day.
I had something better to add. Wow. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Spanish, shut up about 15-minute cities. Why can't we have anything nice? It's architecture. It's urban planning concept. Look at Seaside, Florida. Shut up, dude.
Yeah, all right.
Now that guy knew how to get his point across.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that seem super nice, and then they turn into a disaster. But yeah,
part of me is 100% on their side that says, "Yeah, you idiots." And then part of me goes, "Yeah, but what if they're secretly doing it?" This, like, you get in my head.
It's not a secret.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that those guys are trying to get across: is not everything is doom and gloom. Yes, there is absolutely a possibility that stuff goes terrible. I don't think you're going to be around for it.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know why you worry about too much stuff.
So I'm going to be honest. I could care less. I'm not really worried about it. I like to bring it to the forefront, people's attention. Because
but you do that with everything. Like, I literally could say, we're gonna go and have some steaks. Well, if you heard about steaks, Blackstone owns all the steaks, and they've been doing, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like everything.
BlackRock has great steaks.
All these different things. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, we got it. Everything's the worst.
It feels like you're living your whole life like you're afraid of it, like you're afraid of everything. But part of me is like, yeah, that actually seems like it can happen.
Yeah, I mean, like I genuinely am. I'm not afraid. I could care less. I'm here for the ride. It's going to be fun either way. But people. Yeah, I'll stop talking about it. I don't really care.
No, I listen. I asked you about it.
Yeah,
I wanted to know what you were talking about.
Yeah, so there are 15 minutes.
You said 15-minute cities, and in my head, it was a city they could build in 15 minutes. That's what I was like. Explain to me what you're talking about. So basically, it's my fault. I asked them to talk about it today. Yeah. I'll take the heat on this one. Right. So Spanish, not your fault, my fault. Good information. I don't understand it fully. I don't know how much I believe about it, but I wanted to know.
In your research, is there anything fun or positive that is going to be happening?
Metallica's coming. That's nice. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, Metallica, BlackRock, and, Black Album, which means that's co-owned. And
so you have Hershey's making protein powder now with the C4 and doing the stuff. Domino's is getting into the mac and cheese business.
Oh,
yeah, Domino's starting on Monday will serve two different versions. It actually sounds pretty good. A 5-cheese mac and cheese and a spicy buffalo 5-cheese version.
I mean, I can't believe this hasn't been made before.
Yeah. Are you hearing a terrible echo?
Yeah, I am.
Carmen, is there something on your end that changed? Is that phone?
No, but let me shut my mic off.
What'd you just do, Mike?
I just lowered her a little bit.
Was that it? Check.
Carmen, turn your mic on.
Hello? I turned my mic off for a second.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on there. Today, you're going to annoy your friends. Today is Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that was?
of course, Joe gets excited.
That's a very
going to be
Tampa
annoying.
thing. That's a Tampa thing. People like pirates.
Yeah, they're fun.
I've never been like, ooh, Gasparilla, time to get my hat with a feather on it. I
like to dress up.
I'd rather dress up than talk like a pirate.
Yeah, you look like a better pirate.
I got to be honest with you, Joe. You're already dressed up as a pirate. Like, you already look like a pirate with the hat and the long hair and the beard.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like the vest, everything. Like, you would, if you went to Gasparilla right now, they'd go, "Yeah, this guy
Joe's
came
here."
to play."
Yeah.
Thank you.
You and Ann Kelly.
Yeah.
How about this? We have Cody that's on and gives us all the different information of this person was supposed to be in this. Or
He'll
this
be on today at 8 o'clock.
a high school roommate with this person, or this person saved this person who wound up being Jimi Hendrix. Who was offered the lead in Men in Black before Will Smith? Who would you think would be a good? Not necessarily that they are good for this, but I'm telling you that this is who they offered the role to.
Is it another black guy?
It is not a black guy. It is almost the exact opposite of a black guy.
Oh,
Keanu Reeves.
No, Keanu Reeves, I think it would be great.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't see how they thought that this was going to be a good idea.
Sean Penn.
Not Sean Penn. Sean Penn, great actor, probably would have been great in there. This person turned it down to direct a movie.
ooh.
Not known for a director, known as an actor. And at the time, very, very, very popular, was on a very popular show at the time.
What year was this? What year was the first Men in Black? I'm trying to think
It
of
was
what the
90-something, right?
97, 98.
Here, I'll tell you exactly when the...
Maybe early 2000.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, no.
Pauly Shore.
Men in Black movie came out in 97.
Okay, and when somebody was on a very popular TV show in 97.
Yes.
Tim Allen.
No.
Good guess.
They were 3 years into this very popular TV show. Carmen, do you have any guesses?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh.
No. Kiefer Sutherland would be great. This person, opposite of a black dude, and I couldn't. I mean, you could see him in the movie, whatever, but not as good as, Will Smith or some of the others that you've named.
George Clooney.
No.
Ooh.
Charlie Sheen.
Brad Pitt.
You ready for it? Offered it the lead in Men in Black before Will Smith, David Schwimmer.
What?
Oh, wow.
I could see that kind of.
You're right. That is the opposite of a black dude.
The alien shows up. Hi.
Yeah.
But he.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was gonna say, David Schwimmer. He's actually produced a lot of stuff since Friends.
Oh yeah, he's involved and he's done acting and did different things. But it's just weird to think of him like in an action comedy thing, whatever.
Yeah, the role is like someone who's athletic. And he was like a cop,
Yeah.
and stuff. He's running through
Best
the
for the
streets.
best, yeah.
That's why he picked him.
So he turned it down to direct a movie. He said, could have changed his career, but you got to follow your gut.
And also, we find out, Gio, that that's not true.
What?
That's not why he picked him. He picked him because he's been watching him his whole life because his father was an agent. His father was killed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Find that out later on.
Yeah. It was very sad.
How about this? We may never see the body cam footage of Justin Timberlake's drunk driving arrest. The prosecutors and the defense agreed to keep it under seal. I guarantee we see it.
But why? But how does he get that special treatment?
Because he's a celebrity.
I know,
And he's
but
rich.
So
Yeah.
so what
Did
is-
you see his punishment?
Good lawyers.
Yeah, but that's okay. A first-time offender, no accident. There was nobody got hurt. So I don't.
25 hours of community service
But
and a $500 fine.
But
Is
there's a
that-
lot of people who get off with nothing for their first thing. They pay the fine, and then that's your warning. That you get your first one.
I got to think that a lot of people get in a lot more trouble.
Sure, but also,
Yeah.
if you have a good lawyer and you go in there well represented, you can get off with community service. You can get if you have a good driving record, if you've got no other DUIs before, if you are somebody who can be of help to the community by your celebrity status, you can get some leniency. But if you're a repeat offender and you're a guy who's got a history of being an a-hole, that's a guy that you punish.
Right, but if you're a first-time offender, you didn't get in an accident, you didn't hurt anybody, anything like that, and you're not famous, you're not getting this sweet-ass deal.
Right.
I don't. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there in our listening audience who got off on their first DUIs.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're saying the footage went bye.
Gee, I thought that was so good.
It must have hurt you just to say it.
It did.
It hurt you. to say it.
You can't go see Limp Bizkit now. You ruined it.
You're banned.
Wow.
That's such a complete sheet. Like, here's the line to say.
Oof.
Oh, boy.
6 at 9, I'm out.
No,
You're in.
You're in. You got to do it double.
Bye. No?
Believe it or not, Saturday Night Live is already at their 50th season.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Didn't they just have the 30th anniversary or something?
Well, they did the 40th.
Oh.
Yeah, with everybody that was there, all that stuff.
That can't be true.
Yeah, 50th.
70s?
76, I think it started, right? 75,
Yeah, but that was
I guess it would be.
So I was born in 71, and I'll be 53 tomorrow.
Right.
So that would. What does that mean?
75 to 2025, 50 years.
4 years old. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I guess that's right. Yeah. But I just remember the beginning of Saturday Night Live, and it's just hard to realize that I can remember it at 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. But, they had the 40th, and by all accounts, listening to David Spade and all that stuff, they were like, nobody gets a +1. It's just because there were so many huge celebrities that wanted to go and be in there and do all
Is
that.
that the one
stuff.
that Eddie Murphy was first time back, right?
I
Like,
don't
there was the
know.
big deal that Eddie Murphy came back.
Yeah, they
thought.
were wondering whether he was going to come back and
Yeah.
do something and do different things.
And
whatever.
Sandler was on there doing like Opera Man and all that.
Yeah.
So it premieres on the 28th with host Gene Smart and musical guest Jelly Roll.
Gene Smart just won the Emmy for Hacks.
Right, for Hacks, so she's very popular right now. And then some of the other shows, how about this? Bringing them back. Nate Bargatze.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, he was huge.
October 5th with selling out stadiums, Coldplay.
Yeah.
They'll be there. On October 12th, Ariana Grande, she's going to be hosting, not musical guest. They got a musical guest. It's pretty good, though.
Will they do something with Pete Davidson?
Ooh. I don't know. Is he still on the show? He's not
No,
on the
but
show.
I don't think he's on the show
he's not on
anymore.
the show, no.
But they got to do something with it. I mean, that would be
Or at least have one of the people play Pete Davidson.
Right.
or have everybody else on the cast fall in love with her.
It would be great if they did the opening monologue, whatever, and then took questions from the audience, and it was Pete Davidson or somebody going, Pete Davidson, are we going to get back together?
That's how he met her, right? She was the musical
Yeah.
guest and she
Probably.
came in. Yeah.
Kardashian too.
Yeah.
So she's hosting, and then musical guest Stevie Nicks,
Oh, wow.
which is her first time back since 1983. Then you have October 19th, Michael Keaton with Billie Eilish. So far, these are really good. And
Keaton's going to be great, I think.
November 2nd is John Mulaney, who used to be a head writer, with musical guest Chapel Roan.
No, that's good. They're coming hot out of the gate.
Yeah, so they will do a 3-hour primetime special on February 16th, 2025, and that'll be their 50th anniversary special that they're doing.
All right, 3 hours. Jesus.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
Can we name any of the current cast of Saturday Night Live?
Yes, Keenan.
The Gardner girl, what's her name? That was in the.
The whole point is you have to name her.
Yeah, no, like her last name's Gardner. Heather Gardner.
The fat one that always plays the fat roles. There's
Amy.
No, she's not on there anymore. That Aiden or I know who you're talking about.
Katie Bryant.
Yeah, she hasn't been on in like 10 years.
I don't know.
Who's there's the Asian guy that was mad at Shane Gillis.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
He was mad at Shane Gillis because he said,
Well, it was
Asian
like
stuff
they had to sit down and have a conversation.
"Oh my god."
Yeah.
Which he seems really annoying, but he actually is funny though.
Yeah.
At least.
What I find interesting is people who like jokes until the joke is about them.
No, that's wild.
Yeah, you'll make a bunch of jokes and you could say jokes, but then if it's about you, then you have to have a talk.
Yeah.
That bugs me. Just accept the fact that at some point your feelings are going to be hurt in a joke. That's just how jokes are done. You're like, oh, come on, you got me. I'm wearing a shirt with a hole in it.
Current SNL cast. Let me see if we know any of these
Give us
people.
the first name
Well, that's
or
not
the last name, and we'll try to give
Can
you the first name.
Can we do SNL cast or Ray's baseball player?
I do. So there's one that I forgot. Okay, so I said Heather Gardner. It's Heidi Gardner.
Give us either last name or first name. We have to try and figure it out.
Okay. Chloe.
Oh yeah, I follow her on Instagram. Chloe, the blonde girl.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe Schrader.
No.
Feynman.
Chloe Feynman. Chloe Feynman. This one you'll probably know because when I saw him, I go, "Oh, that's right, he's on there." Day.
Mikey.
Jared.
Mikey Day. Mikey Day is
He
on.
was
Oh, he did the Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Santino.
No.
Andrew.
Andrew Thomas.
No.
Andrew.
No.
Yandrew.
Wait.
Andrew Dismukes.
Oh,
No. That you made that up.
I didn't hear the name. You made that up.
That's real. This one, James.
Hetfield. No, sorry.
James Hetfield on
James. No, I don't know.
Thornberry.
James Austin Johnson.
rename.
He's the one that does Trump and does a bunch of
okay. All right.
impressions.
All right.
Now this one they have her on here, but I thought she just quit. Punky Johnson.
That was Punky Brewster.
No. There are a lot that I do not know. This girl is actually funny because I've seen her in the Please Do Not Destroy sketches that they do and stuff. Is Molly Kearney.
Nope.
She's the new chubby one.
Okay.
The new chubby female, and she's actually pretty funny. This guy I think is actually pretty funny. Michael Longfellow.
Yeah, he's good.
He's on there, and then I'm going to say Ego or Ego. It's a
Ego.
Hi.
I think it's Ego.
Ego. Okay. Ego Nwodum.
Ego Nwodum.
It's Nwoddim. Nwodum. Ego Nwodum.
And he goes, "Come on, you guys can't be serious with this name."
Sarah Sherman. She's funny. She's got that weird mullet.
Oh yeah.
You know that girl? Keenan Thompson's still on there,
Yeah,
baby.
Right. Holding strong.
Still on there.
What could he be making?
Bone Yang. But I mean, think of all the different stuff that he does. Saturday Night Live doesn't take it.
No, but what can they be paying him at Saturday Night Live?
I don't know.
He's got to be one of the highest paid.
Sure.
You would think,
What's
yeah.
he making? Just under $1 million?
Probably.
I'd ride it out too as long as I could.
He does commercials and stuff. I mean,
he's got plenty of money, I'm sure.
Lauren produced his show that was on NBC. It was a primetime show.
I was just curious to see what they would be paying him after all these years.
He has to be the longest cast member now ever.
Yeah. I would think so.
Interesting.
What do you think his net worth is? Keenan Thompson. Yeah.
$3 million.
$3 million?
I'll say 5.
He's got to have more than that, right?
30.
8.
5.
Good Burger 2 sucked.
8.
30. No, I said 30.
You said 30. You said 8.
Yeah.
Carmen, any guesses? Keenan Thompson?
$10 million. I changed mine.
10 million?
5. I'm still going low.
25.
13 million.
Yeah,
That's it, according to Celebrity Net Worth. But
you get those NBC primetime. Even if your show doesn't take off, you still get guaranteed money. And you get that I bought your show money, and
right. And if they have a hold on you, like a what is that called? Whenever they do a development deal, where they do that, and they you can't go work anywhere else, but they got you. So
they say made the most money off of that stuff.
Who?
Andy Richter.
Really? Oh,
They said
really?
Andy Richter had so many projects with NBC that never came to fruition that he just kept making money off of. Yeah, he had a couple of things that failed, but they paid him so much money to hold him and to keep him and to make those development deals that he's made so much money off of that. Yeah.
Andy Richter, he's okay. I never thought he was like hilarious or anything like that, but I thought he was.
I loved him with Conan.
Yeah.
In the beginning of Conan, when they were doing all those things together, I thought it was great.
But he was really good on Arrested Development.
Yeah, he was.
He played triplets,
Uh-huh.
and like one was a teacher, one was Andy Richter, the other one was like a tough guy, and they were always confused on which one was which.
That's funny.
They like paid for him to come to a dinner, and Michael Booth was talking to him, and he's like, "Andy, we need you," and he goes, "I'm not Andy," and he gets all mad. He goes, "That son of a," they're like all
play
mad
himself?
Yeah, they're all like mad at each other. The
That's
different Andy Richters. Yeah.
Have you not seen Arrested Development?
Oh, it's
you would
so
like it.
good.
I've not.
It is.
Sure. I feel like it's too late now.
It is
Nah.
not too late at all. I have watched that series. I mean, just putting it on and watching it probably 10 times over.
Really? Yeah.
And there's so many different funny things, and there's so many funny people on there. David Cross, Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, the Hank Kingsley, what's his name?
Yeah,
Jeffrey
I know.
Tambor. I mean, there's just so many good things. Oh, what's his name? That plays the
George Michael Jr.
Oh, yeah, Michael Cera.
Didn't the show was out and then it got canceled and they brought it back
Yeah.
because there's
Fans-
so much demand?
Yeah, it's great.
It's one of those shows where I watched like the first 3 episodes and it just frustrated and annoyed me, and then I decided to start it over again, and something just clicked, and it was hilarious.
The guy who plays Buster is also the one that played Gary on
Yeah,
Veep.
Veep.
He's so funny.
great.
I mean,
I couldn't even tell you what the premise of the show is.
Yeah.
The banana stand or
No,
what-
so
No,
it's a-
they have
yeah.
the banana stand. There's always money in the banana stand.
It's
But
a
the
family-
father is
yeah.
a developer, and he's like building houses in Iraq
Okay.
and all this different stuff. But Michael like has to save the family. He's like the only normal one out of the entire
is
group.
that Bateman's character?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so everyone's he's just in the middle of this crazy
Yeah.
circus, and he's constantly leaving. That's it. I'm done with this family, and leave, and then comes back every time.
His older brother wants to be a magician.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
All right, I'll watch it.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's been so long. I'm so out of it that I don't think I can jump in.
No,
now.
you could do it.
Yeah, it's definitely not dated. Like
Yeah.
if you watch it, you're like, yeah, totally still relevant and funny. And,
I did start watching Seinfeld.
Oh yeah? What do you think?
That was great.
Yeah?
It's great. It makes sense why it's popular. Yeah.
I've been rewatching Mad Men.
Oh,
So
man.
good.
To me, that's the greatest show of all time.
Yeah, I mean
I
it's
put-
definitely up there for sure.
I listed above Sopranos. I have to tell you, if I had to do my top, I think it's Mad Men, Breaking Bad, Downton Abbey. Those are probably, and then Sopranos.
You
Wow.
still have not seen The Wire.
Yeah.
And I've not seen The
The
Wire.
Wire is so
Now
good.
that may be outdated for you now because of a lot of the technology
Big
and the
Dick
stuff
said-
that they do.
Yeah.
Big Dick said you have to watch it. Well, last time we talked about it, he said you have to watch it, but when you watch it, you have to put out of your mind pagers and
Yeah.
big
That's the
monitors
thing,
on
yeah.
the
And payphones.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of shows that take place in different time periods.
Yeah,
and stuff,
sure.
so
Yeah,
it's
I think
not-
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
I will watch it.
It's good, man.
One day when I have a long trip, if I go to Europe or something and I'm on a flight, I'll start watching it there and I'll be obsessed with it.
I'll tell you another great drama is The Americans. That was really good.
Yeah,
that was really good.
It's time now. It's time. And then I get in bed and I'm like, all right, The Americans, let's do this. And I go through and I go, or Seinfeld.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Mindless,
How about this? Darius Rucker was a bit shocked by the onstage fight by Jane's Addiction recently. He said, quote, "You're playing rock and roll, man. You're mad because it's too loud?"
Listen. The only reason they fought is because Perry Farrell was weird as all hell.
Yeah.
Whether he's on drugs or whatever it is, he's nutso.
It's wild. Speaking of Jane's Addiction, whether they're together or not, who knows? They canceled their tour.
Right.
But they do have new music out.
I heard.
This is a song called True Love. We'll start it because it's got a slow intro, but goes into slow music. Take a listen. Here's new Jane's Addiction, True Love. You can pause it there, Carmen. Stay broken up. We don't need that. That sounds, first off, it sounds like they're just doing a jam and he's just making up lyrics, whatever. But also, Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Na, 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 right? That's
ways to
or a little
That's a Paul Simon vibe.
Yeah.
A little Painted Black too.
Did I ever tell you we did that one time? We were jamming, me and my brother when we had our band, and we're jamming and we're doing things, and we're like, this is pretty cool. And our singer showed up and we're like, dude, check this out. Listen. And he goes, great. You wrote Knocking on Heaven's Door. And I was like, oh, that's why it sounds good. Damn it.
A couple of people have made it famous.
Mel Gibson is in Malta scouting locations for the Passion of the Christ sequel.
Let me just tell you something. I've been to a lot of places. Malta is by far one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
You said it was really nice.
Yeah. You know what happens? He comes back.
Whoa.
15-minute
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Jim Caviezel is back as Jesus, or I should say returns as Jesus. Yeah.
My grandmother is from Malta.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they say that they're supposed to start filming sometime in 2025.
It is one of the most amazing water I've ever seen. The color blue of that water is one of and they have caves. We took a motorboat into the caves. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Gio's grandmother used to swim naked in that one.
I know. The legend of Gio's grandmother is well present.
Big old ninnies right out there.
Oh my God.
We're going to make it weird.
Come on. Ninnies. Put her ninnies back.
Waistline ninnies is what they used to call it. Gio's grandmother.
Let's make it weird.
My God, man.
Yeah. Maltese ninnies.
Finally, news. Someone asked, what's a daily inconvenience that you still can't believe has not been solved? So kind of like our what year is it that we used to do?
I got one.
Things that you're like, how is this not working properly? Or how is this thing not better? What do you got?
Joe.
All right.
Daily annoyance?
I was going to say brushing your teeth. How do we not have something you just put in your mouth, hit a button, and it just lasers out all the plaque and
Makes sense.
Or like if I could stick something inside my CPAP machine that brightens my teeth while I'm sleeping.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There has to be a pill that you can take that stops your hair from growing. So when you get a haircut, you take it, and then whenever you want to change your hair, you just take the other pill, and you know what I mean?
Starts
Like,
it back up.
Yeah. Just,
hair that stops growing. I get it. All right, but us that lose our hair.
or stops falling out. How about that? So some of the different ones that they have on here is there has to be a better way to package flour. A big dumb paper bag like that. You know what I mean? With all the different plastic and this and metal and stuff. You would think there is a better way. This one everybody runs into all the time. Printers.
Oh.
How do printers never work?
At home, they never do.
Never work.
And the ink is so gosh darn expensive.
Gosh,
What's your language?
Gosh, darn it.
I went to Best Buy the last time I bought a printer, and I said, listen to me. I said, every printer I ever buy breaks in 3 weeks and doesn't work. If I have to spend $500 on a printer, I'll spend, just show me the best printer to get. And the guy was like, try this one. They're all the same.
Sounds great.
Wiping your ass.
Yeah.
If I can just, I feel like it's so invasive, and as long as you do it, as many times you do it, they're still not getting everything.
Man.
And I feel like there should be some sort. Don't tell me a bidet or any of that stuff, because that's even more invasive. It's something like there should be something that that when you leave, you're just fresh and clean.
Yeah.
I don't know what
agree.
that is.
I agree.
Well, wipers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Word?
Being able to successfully clean the inside of your windshield. You ever try and do that and you're just hitting the dash and you can't get in there and you're like, ah!
Actually,
Yeah, that's very annoying. Dust accumulation. Forget AI. The gadget that you need is something that sucks up all the dust particles and gets
or
it off all the
lasers.
surface.
Again, lasers.
Yeah.
Low power lasers. Zap, zap, zap.
Well, I saw a thing that if you rub your hard surface furniture with a little bit of coconut oil, like you just put a little on like a washcloth
Dust
or
just
something,
slips right off.
The dust won't stick to the.
I think that's what
the
Diddy was doing.
surfaces.
Rubbing oil on things.
Right.
Wait a minute.
That's how you got in trouble. How about this one? Having to constantly sign in on various websites.
Oh, please.
With a single session at your computer, you have to sign into Google, and then you have to sign into this, and then you have to sign into your email.
And my thing is, they got facial recognition now. How does that just not?
Yeah.
You're in on everything.
Well, we have something else too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, then mammograms for ladies. They say the machine feels just like a medieval torture device. You just
squeezing your boobie.
Put your boob in here.
I always think of the scene from This Is 40 when she's in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a good movie.
I always think about your grandma in Malta.
Oh, yeah.
with her ninnies out.
Maltese ninnies.
Elevators need an option to press a floor button a second time to cancel it. So if you get out and you're going to floor 6 and you hit 9, you're like, cancel, and then do it. Otherwise, you got to go up to 9, then come down to 6.
Or when a dumb kid presses all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an elevator one time in Miami, and somebody had pressed all the floors, and the guy got on and he goes, "What floor are you going to?" And I went 12, and he goes, "What'd you do? Press all the buttons?" I looked at him and go, "What am I looking at? A 5-year-old kid? The guy did this?"
Yeah.
Check off.
And then toilets that should be self-cleaning.
Yeah.
Why are we cleaning toilet? No, not cleaning you, but the toilet itself.
Yeah.
Where, you
Hit a
get
button.
done. Yeah, it shuts down. I mean, they do have those in some places, like you see in Japan, where it's got the steam thing in there.
So nice.
Does all this stuff. Let's see some of the other ones they have in here. Itchiness. It's so unpleasant, and medications are usually ineffective.
Yeah, like for bug bites and stuff.
If you're itchy at all. The best way for bug bite is what?
Make the X in it.
Make an X.
Yeah. Duh.
That's
the
really
best way to do it. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different stuff that we still deal with every day that we're like, there's got to be a better way than this.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That is it for news.
This is James from Metallica.
It's James Hetfield from Metallica. We can't wait to see you on the M72 tour in Tampa on June 6th and June 8th for a no-repeat weekend. Call to win your tickets now.
There you go. You heard James calling win your tickets right now. And don't forget the Bone Bonus keywords coming today at 8 o'clock. So we're giving away a pair of tickets to see Metallica in June. 2 shows for the no repeat shows that we announced earlier this morning with Limp Bizkit, Suicidal Tendencies, and who's the other cool
and Ice Nine Kills.
We'll do that. We're gonna hopefully do a tailgate. We may even do a camp. You know, we got so many things happening. But always your chance to win those tickets, and pay attention because the Bone Bonus is coming up. We'll take a quick break. Cody Tucker joins us next on 102.5 The Bone.
Yeah.
Who won the Metallica tickets?
We had a lady winner.
Oh,
sweaty lady.
Sweaty lady.
Was it Malta titties?
Minis.
Her name was Helen. She was very excited.
All right.
And she didn't mention anything about her husband. So, fellas, be ready for Helen.
Big Limp Bizkit fan.
Metallica June 6th and June 8th, Raymond James Stadium. June 6th with Limp Bizkit, June 8th with Suicidal Tendencies and Pantera. That is happening for a no-repeat weekend. We announced it this morning at 7 o'clock, gave away first pair of tickets. Now we go over to Texas and welcome our friend Cody Tucker to the show. Now I got to, hold on, Cody, I got to shut the music. It's a lot of work for me to do on this show. There we go, and then bring Cody up. Cody?
Hey, how's it going?
There you go, buddy. And, of course, you can watch Cody on Bone TV and YouTube, wherever we're broadcasting live. You can actually see his adorable face. What do you got for us this week, Cody?
All right, so something a little bit different today. Going to do a story from history. Okay. One of the most unluckiest, possibly cursed people of all time. So before Abraham Lincoln was president, his son Robert Todd was close friends and once in a relationship with a girl named Lucy Hale. She also had a secret admirer who she ended up in a brief relationship with. That admirer was a man named John Wilkes Booth. who a few years later would kill her old boyfriend's dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Robert's weird coincidences do not stop there. So during his father's first term, when Robert was 20, he was on a train platform about to board a train. The crowd suddenly pushed forward, knocking him down into the opening between the train and the platform. Before he was crushed to death by the train, a man grabbed him by the arm and lifted him up onto the train platform, saving his life. That man was an actor named Edwin Booth, the brother of John Wilkes Booth.
That is the connections are insane.
Yes. And last thing, and although he didn't witness the assassination of his father, Robert Todd Lincoln did witness the assassinations of both President James Garfield and President William McKinley.
How? What do you mean? He was living during those times,
yeah. So Robert Todd Lincoln ended up in politics. Like he was the Secretary of War, I believe, at one point. So he was invited to meet James Garfield at a train platform, and when he got there, James Garfield was shot. Then a couple of years later, when William McKinley was president, he was going to go meet him at the it was like the World's Fair exposition thing. And on his way there, he was walking through the crowd to meet him, and a guy shot William McKinley.
Do you think he at one point is like, maybe I'm the bad luck?
Yeah,
maybe I'm the one who's ruining everything here.
He said that multiple times.
Did he really?
That he was cursed. Yeah.
All right. For more from Cody, you can follow him on Instagram like I do. I absolutely love it. The Cody Tucker Show, and follow him and watch the show on YouTube. What do you got? What do you got coming up on your show?
Next week, episode with Nick Swardson. So
Nick Swardson?
Yeah.
He turned us down like 5 times.
Dude, I don't know, man. It just kind of happened.
Did you record it already, or is it coming? You already recorded?
Yeah, we already recorded. Yeah, it's coming out this coming Tuesday.
Good for you. All right, well, look it up. The Cody Tucker Show. Cody, thank you, brother. Good to see you. See you next Wednesday.
Thanks, man.
All right, there you go. The great Cody Tucker. How does he get Nick Swardson on the show?
Good question, Gio.
Oh,
good question.
Right? Who's booking that show? Yeah. I don't particularly like Nick Swardson. Like I don't really think he's even that interesting, and I think his dumb characters in the Adam Sandler movies are just that dumb. But it bugs me that all these years he's never come on the show.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because he's afraid I'm going to go? You're gay, right?
Man, maybe.
I think that's what he tries to avoid.
Wasn't there something though that we said that got back to him?
Probably that you're gay, right?
Yeah. Because he wouldn't come to remember he wouldn't come to the studio, but he wanted to call in, and we're like, no, you got to come in.
I don't remember. What was it?
I feel like he offered to call one time.
I believe that you are correct.
We're like, no, we're not doing a call in with Swardson.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that it can't be true that I didn't do something to screw it up. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
It's a suck it show.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, Mike Calta.
Yes.
Good morning.
Hello, lovely lady.
Did you? Well, good to hear from you guys, or good to hear you guys. Did you give away the tickets already?
We did. I'm sorry. We will have more to give away at a later time. Oh, don't you make that noise again, right?
Well, you know what? You know what my name is?
No.
Metallica?
Nardia. Yeah, because you had a Nadia earlier, and I was like, OMG. If I could call and win these tickets as Nardia, that would be amazing.
Oh, LOL. That would have been fantastic. But no, Nardia, you lost. I'm sorry. You're Nardia going to get any tickets.
Nardia. Way to go, Nard.
Mike Calta Show, hello. Good. We're off to a great start today with the phones. That's it. I just wanted to grab one, Carmen, so that everybody knew that the tickets were, even though we just spent 5 minutes talking about how a woman won and how she was very excited. Her name was Helen, and she didn't even have her husband mentioned in the call. People are still on hold, so I figured I would fix that for you.
Thank you.
And there you go.
And she said, "Oh my God, Mike Calta!" I knew that's what she wanted.
Listen, butter me up, though. You cannot.
Smart move.
You're never going to go wrong by being nice to me and kissing my ass. Can you explain to me, Mr. 15 Minute City, really what's going on with Diddy? I don't quite like. Your best hypothesis of what is going on with Diddy, because it seems to me like he's in trouble and we're all rooting against him, but we really don't know why. Now, they did release the video of him beating up that girl, and nobody likes a guy who beats up a girl, so we're all like, okay, we get that.
Well, I know they're charging him, or they want to get him with sex trafficking, racketeering.
Right, so what do we think he's doing? Bringing girls over on boats and turning them into whores?
No,
or
I don't
you're bringing them to parties and just turning them out? Or, like, if I'm a sex trafficker, if I have a party and I got a bunch of bigwigs coming in, and I try to get them a couple of girls to be like hookers, and I'm like, here, and I pay. Am I sex trafficking?
Yes.
Oh,
that is sex trafficking. Yeah. Yeah.
I always thought sex trafficking was when you kidnap them and make them come over here and force them.
Because
coercion.
It could easily be like, think of all the groups he put together, and then he's like, okay, well, if you want to be, let's just say, in Danity Kane, then you have to sleep with 100 of my friends.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, that's technically sex trafficking.
I would take that. I would take that, I would think.
You're going to sleep with 100 of Diddy's friends?
Yeah, if I was a girl. Not 100, maybe. I don't want my blown out privates.
Worn out.
And if you don't, you'll never work in the music industry ever again.
Yeah.
No one will look at you. You can't even work a mall show.
But I think I have enough dignity to go, all right, I'll go do something else then. Because if I was in radio and some guy was like, if you let me do gay stuff to you, you could be in radio, I'd be like, I could be a plumber too.
But think about it more along the lines of this: is you want to be in the industry, you're new, Diddy takes you in,
there's a lot of drugs around.
Everything goes great. Maybe you go and live at his house for 3 months because that's not unheard of. You go live at the house. He's got a studio in his house.
Right.
So you
get
go
a taste of the good life.
3 months go great, right? Everything's awesome. And somewhere along the 4th month, all of a sudden, the parties start happening at the house, which is awesome. Who doesn't like to party?
Right.
Then one night you're at this party and you're real drunk or you get drugged, and next thing you know, you're kind of with it, but you're not really, and all this sex stuff is happening. Next day you wake up and Diddy's like, hey, did you remember that party? No, I had no idea. That was crazy. He's like, oh, wild night. Check this out. Then he replays a video of you doing all this stuff with dudes and whoever. You have no idea who these people are, what happened. Now the deal is, you play ball essentially.
You really think that's what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Diddy personally. I don't think he's the one. I think he's the fall guy.
Right.
He's
just
the
like the Epstein.
facilitator.
Just like the Epstein stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we'll never know who the big wigs are. They have all the video footage because Diddy had all the cameras everywhere.
Where does Justin Bieber fall into all this?
He lived at Diddy's house, I want to say, when he was either 13 or 14 for 3 months. Literally, the scenario that Spanish just said is what happened with Usher and Justin Bieber and other many young artists. These parents are like, you're P. Diddy. You have a lot of ties in the industry. Here's my child. You're going to mold him and grow him and make him into a superstar. And they live at Diddy's house for 3 months, and who knows what happened.
Yeah.
They come out a different person.
Bieber lived at Diddy's, or Bieber lived with the other guy, with Usher?
Bieber lived with Diddy.
Oh,
There is a video of Diddy and Justin Bieber, and Justin says, hi, I'm Justin Bieber. I'm 14 years old, and I'm in Diddy's boot camp. And they're on like Diddy's back patio, and Diddy has his arm around Justin Bieber. Like,
and what if Diddy told Usher, listen, Usher, you want to make it big? Get me a 13-year-old white boy.
But the same thing happened with Usher when Usher was 15.
Yeah.
And Usher tells this, and Usher, there's interviews of Usher being like, yeah, when I was 15, Diddy took me under his wing. I lived at his house for blah, blah, blah amount of time. But this is a very similar story.
Pay it forward.
That
Usher gave him Bieber. Yeah. Bieber gives him the next one,
My guess is that Bieber has seen some things.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
By the
Bieber
way,
has went through.
Did everybody see the video of Diddy and Bieber whenever they met up in a parking lot outside? Did you see that? Checking for a microphone.
Yeah, checking for a wire.
Yeah, he's patting him on the chest and stuff, and then kind of rubs down his chest. And
I saw that.
And then leans into him and whispers into his ear or something.
It was right before Diddy's house got raided.
Oh, wow.
And they're in like some type of parking lot by the beach or something like that. And Diddy gets out of the car, pats Justin Bieber down, whispers in his ear, then jumps in his car and just leaves.
So is Diddy going to blow up Justin's spot or vice versa? Like, who?
Well,
no.
So again, like Spanish is saying, Diddy is the fall guy because Diddy is not necessarily the guy who came up with this plan and orchestrated the whole thing.
Yeah, they say it's an organization that he's like a part of.
Right. He's just the guy.
Like Eyes Wide Shut?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave him they made him the manager. And now Diddy's managing these freak offs.
All for sex.
No.
Not all for sex. It's for power,
Drugs,
for money,
money.
Dude
for
behind the dude,
Yeah.
pretending to be the other dude.
Yeah, no, a lot of this stuff is like with Epstein. It's not for sex. The sex that you can get anywhere. You know what I mean?
Power. Money, drugs, power.
Like imagine. And I'm totally making this up, but like imagine if Epstein and Diddy did work for a government agency, and as America, you wanted power over other countries without having to wield it publicly in front of everybody.
So you roll in the
Yeah.
Mossad or the Sheik of wherever, and you get him doing weird stuff with the father from Family Matters. Now you're like, all right, now we got a deal we got to work on.
And I guess now we're getting oil at half the cost.
Plus, you think that video is the first time he beat the hell out of a woman?
Oh, right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Now there's allegations that, a lot of his conduct, not just sexual, was he was forced people to hide these things and not say what it is. So maybe Justin Bieber saw him beat the hell out of some woman.
Yeah.
And then think about like the girls. So there's someone that Sheik's wife is in the freak off party, and then that's who he gets matched up with. Now he's married to this lady, and now that you know what I mean. And now now you have to do what we say because we have video of your wife doing things.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like but you're like, that's never gonna happen. It could happen.
No, I don't say never. It's a weird. I saw the involvement with Bieber this morning. They're saying Diddy is on Bieber's new album.
Yeah,
and he's like, what do I do now? You know what I mean? But
does Bieber go down too?
That's what I'm saying. Bieber kind of chilled out a little bit. He kind of fell back into the
laying low.
But also that video that we're talking about in the parking lot, which was right before Diddy's house got raided. Whenever they leave, Bieber's like, "All right, love you, man," and still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, because there's videos of Justin Bieber. And then remember his docuseries or whatever that was on YouTube, and he started crying and alluding to things that he had been through, and he was like, I just want to save other artists like Billie Eilish from going through what I went through. And then people started breaking down Justin Bieber's music videos, because they say they hide in plain sight, and they literally like tell you what they're doing and stuff. And I guess his video to Yummy, that one is like a huge inside thing, a scope of what they're doing.
It's not
or metaphor. It's a metaphor to explain what they're doing, because they have like all this gross food, and he's at dinner with all these higher class people and stuff. So
that's weird, because that's the other thing is like, whose idea is that? Let's just put it out there. Let's just show everything.
Because it allows them to get to whatever the next phase or higher part is.
Yeah,
basically.
for them, like they get that essentially is the big trade-off. They get an aspiring career, and whoever is controlling Diddy gets power over everybody that's involved.
But you have to tell the people, because technically it would be like deceit or something, which that's like they're against that.
Because they've talked about the humiliation rituals and that type of stuff.
So we're going to show you, and you're still going to abide and do what we tell you and buy what we want you to buy.
Do any of us think this ever makes it to trial?
No.
Where they start digging through your Biebers and all the...
No, evidently somebody's got to step up right now to make that not happen.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, I don't know who they're really trying to go after or who they're trying to get, but...
Did you just try and do another bye-bye-bye?
No.
What did I say? Bye-bye. You said bye-bye Bieber, I think. Or bye-bye Diddy. You
I
bye-bye
said
Diddy.
bye-bye Diddy, yeah. I meant that he's going to kill himself.
Yeah.
When the story originally broke, it wasn't the artists that were there. There were rumors that he had royalty at these parties. He had politicians from other countries at these parties.
And to your thing that you said, the head of this country or whatever, where there's no gay people in that country, right?
Bro.
And now we have you, Family Matters.
I can't believe that people aren't talking about that more. That should be the front page of it.
I agree, but then you're called
Diddy?
doom and gloom conspiracy guys.
About the father from
Family Matters.
Oh yeah,
being a guy who's a central part of this whole sex thing. That was crazy. All right, let me grab some phone calls. Juan, good morning, Juan. Hola.
Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás, Miguel?
Bien.
Muy bien. Hey, my question is: Are there any victims coming that have come forward?
Yes.
Does anybody know?
Sexual victims, or just? I mean, we've seen the one woman getting beat up. There's been a couple women that say they've been beat up.
There's been a couple of sexual assault victims.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I don't think they've released them publicly though.
And and they've come forward. I mean, my thing is, are you really a victim if you're? I mean, P. Diddy did a show about getting, where he had control on TV and all this stuff a long time ago. I don't remember the name of it, but
yeah, if you are a victim if you're being drugged, if you're being forced to do stuff, if he's putting him in situations where he says, "Hey, do this, get that," that's up to them to make the right decision. But if they're being drugged,
that's my point exactly. Are they really victims?
I think
they're willing to do a lot of things. It seems like on TV. What else would they do? At a P. Diddy party, freak out.
Thank you, Juan.
So, Joy Dickerson Neal alleged that Combs drugged and raped her in 1991. Crystal McKinney, a former model, accused of Combs of drugging her and raping her during New York Fashion Week in 2003. In another suit, April Lampros alleged that Combs had raped her multiple times between 95 and 2000 when she was a fashion student. So, yeah, there's a bunch of different allegations.
I like my girls to be awake.
Yeah.
I find
when you make normal love to them.
Yeah. When I make sweet love to a lady, I like her to be awake, and I like it. I enjoy when they enjoy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Is that right? Is that not? Is that odd? I think that most people are like.
No, but they have, like you could look up. They don't give you the formulas, but they got plenty of drugs that keep people in that twilight.
I don't want that either.
Yeah, but I mean that's like they're awake. They just
Don't get me wrong. I
remember
like to
what's going
twilight
on.
my wife every once in a while, but not for sex. Just as she just lays there comatose and leaves me alone for a little while.
And
I don't want to have sex with her.
And they're saying not only was he intimidating these women with like the videos of them doing things and their career, but then he would just, if they would go against that, he'd just pull out a gun. And that's what they said. He was threatening some of the victims with guns.
Yeah, because Diddy will tell you, "I'll shoot you," and nobody will even know where you are.
Nobody will care.
I got enough money to get rid of you.
So, like, if you look at that behavior in the situation that he's in as the middle guy, as this whole situation has progressed with his career and the older that he's gotten more and more off the rails with this stuff, like threatening people with guns and all that. So I think
People start to believe their own BS. They start to believe their own power.
I think he knew he was in a tough spot, that he was going to go down eventually. That's why he was in the Bahamas when all this stuff happened.
No, he tried to go to the Bahamas. Remember
Not so fast, Diddy.
His plane got stopped. He was at the airport in Miami.
Yeah.
And they were saying it was headed, but it wasn't.
Oh, boy.
And I think, honestly, you just like you were saying, Mike, like you're like once you start doing this and you're getting away with it, you're just like, I'm untouchable. I can do whatever and stuff. And then that's when it escalates. That's when you're pulling guns on people.
And then the mob boss comes in and
you've been doing it. You've been doing it since you were like in your 20s.
Yeah.
And you order 1,000 bottles of lube and think no one's gonna think anything of it.
Sloppy.
Joel, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show.
Hey everyone, good morning. Great show.
Thank you.
About the P. Diddy thing, I remember a movie he was in, Get Him to the Greek.
Sure.
And in that movie, he kind of did the same thing with the I forget the actor's name in that movie, but
Jonah Hill and Nick Kroll, right? Isn't it Nick Kroll? Where he's totally the boss and he controls them all. That's what he thinks when his phone rings and he goes, "Throw your phone out in the hall."
Yeah. And he keeps feeding him drugs to get him to do his shows and stuff, and it's just funny how it's kind of relatable to what's happening now.
Yeah.
They tell you in plain sight.
Right. Yeah.
That's called predictive predictive programming.
He had 12 kookaroos in that movie.
26.
Mike Calta Show, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I was just wondering if that's why there's a whole bunch of one-hit wonders, because nobody wants to sign their name on the dotted line
anymore.
Yeah,
that might be true, man. That might be true. They get in there, they do their one thing, and then they don't want to have anything to do with that anymore.
Yeah,
that could be very true.
Because the conspiracy theory, the CIA working conspiracy theory is that everybody loves entertainment. So why wouldn't you use one of the biggest entertainment industries in the world to lure in world leaders and have your way with them, essentially?
Well, you look at those guys who have all the money like that. They're paying $5 million for people to go to their wedding. That's where you're right. They are drunk with Hollywood, and then they go over there or they come over here and they do. That's interesting. I feel like the worst part about it is we're never really going to find out. Everything.
But trust your gut, man. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but I'm saying I like the gossip. I like to see that. I want to know what's going on.
I wish we could get a hold. I mean, we'll never have this, but just to have a couple of those videos leaked of what was really going on at parties. You know what I mean?
Too hot for TV.
You know?
I feel like I should know somebody that was at one of those parties.
You might.
You might, dude.
Right, but they're never going to tell you.
Yeah, they get killed.
David Wells would tell me if he was at one of those.
Yeah.
parties.
Not if I
Remember?
kill your family.
Remember, Bert thought Will Smith was going to bang him. Maybe
I
he
gotta
did.
tell you, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, Will Smith bangs Bert. Look how famous Bert is now.
Right? Yeah.
Bert banged Will Smith.
Yeah, hot.
Spread that around.
I can't believe I let him bang me.
Okay. Let me just tell you why, though. Let me just tell you why.
Yeah.
Remember Men in Black? I was supposed to be in Men in Black.
Yeah.
Some guy just sent me a thing on Instagram that just said SCHIMMER. Was he trying to tell me David Schwimmer?
Got to.
And spelled skimmer and just send it to me randomly, like I'm going to check it an hour later and have an idea of what he was talking about. You people need to think before you text us.
Maybe he was saying shimmer.
Shimmer. I don't know. The story we talked about yesterday, where they had the bombs in the beepers, is the greatest thing that I think I've seen.
My God.
Carmen, and they were all bad guys.
Yeah,
they were all bad guys. So you can't even be upset about it. The only thing that makes you upset is if it blew up and shrapnel hit somebody else. Yeah. But that video of that guy buying fruit and his pocket just blowing up, or this best is aerial shot that they show where everybody just goes off at the same time.
Yeah.
Or did you see they were at a funeral? They were at a funeral for one of the guys who died in the pager thing, and they blew up their walkie-talkie.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
It's crazy that they specifically did not want to use cell phones to communicate, so that's why they're going by the pagers and the walkie-talkies.
Which leads me to believe
that
the guy who said to them,
stay off your cell phone.
Yeah, I don't trust a cell phone. We switched to pagers. That guy was in on it.
Double agent.
That guy was a double agent.
That's how they got in.
So you think about the pagers, that I love taking it to the next level. They can definitely do it to iPhones. There's a couple companies that have been able to. Yeah. Their videos online are wild. But you know all those planes that were going down out of nowhere? Imagine if you wanted to blow up somebody's phone on a plane and then the plane goes down.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we said before, it's a good thing iPhones are only made in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they were made in China?
Strict rules.
Yeah.
What are you talking about with the videos and blowing iPhones up?
So there are companies that can make cell phones explode with like different
Make it overheat.
resonance frequency technology. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Your battery just catches on fire.
I don't need that.
Yeah, because so the lithium ion batteries, all you need is like a little crack in that case, and the oxygen has a chemical reaction with the lithium, and it explodes.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about how do you get the crack in the case?
Well, that's the thing. It's usually vibration. All you need is a little air to get in.
The pagers actually had explosives in them,
that's the coolest
which is
part.
pretty wild.
I mean, they were prepared for that. They
it
put
wasn't
the
like
explosives in there, and then they were like,
Yeah.
What do you think they paged them?
Oh,
like 43770. Hello.
8008.
BYE.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, because and then somebody online. I don't really believe this, but then somebody online was like, Tesla's batteries are all made overseas.
I just saw a Tesla that was on fire outside of a charging station,
and there's a lot of those. Yeah,
flaming up.
They have no idea, no explanation. Yeah,
I love it. I love the fact that they're hitting more explosives now. I mean, that they're hitting more devices. So now these guys are gonna be like everything that they have. They got to worry that there's some sort of explosive device inside it.
Part.
I love it. I love it because they're all bad guys.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is happening
to us,
to
they're all
Hamas.
bad guys. Yeah.
Wow. To the world.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. If you want to get through 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025, Martin Grammatica doing at the top of the hour. We got football picks to make. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. I got things to give away, including entrance to the tailgate party on Sunday as your Buccaneers take on...
They take on...
Don't tell me. They played Washington.
Not a fan.
Played... No, I am a fan. I'm a fan of the Buccaneers, not the other team.
I can tell you we just beat them up.
I know who they're playing.
We just beat them up.
The Buccaneers take on... I don't know who it is.
What?
Yeah, I'd say it. I'm going to go... The Browns. Broncos. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They all work together.
Peyton Manning coming to town.
Yeah. No. You can't fool me. No Peyton Manning.
Who is the quarterback for the Broncos?
Knox.
Knicks.
Come on. That was close.
That was good. That was
close.
way better than I thought.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna play a game, and we're gonna give some stuff away. Carmen, what else do we have? We have the tailgate. We have Yngwie Malmsteen.
We do. We have.
We don't have Metallica today. We already gave away a pair of Metallica tickets.
Okay, and then
This is how it's going to work for those of you who don't know. They're going to put the show on sale next Friday, the 27th. Both shows are going to go on sale. And then they'll sell a ridiculous amount of tickets, but not as many as they had hoped. And then they'll give us more to give away. So, we'll have more probably before then. But they give us just a few, and they're like, no, it'll probably sell out. It'll probably sell out. Then it doesn't sell, and they're like, all right, we'll give away a couple more. So don't worry about it. I would buy your tickets if you definitely want to go, but we will have more to give away.
And then we have tickets for Creed. Which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and we're all going.
Yes.
We have the Yngwie Malmsteen.
We're all going. Oh.
I'm going.
To Yngwie Malmsteen?
No, to Creed.
Oh, okay.
Are you going?
Yes.
Are you going?
I am, yes.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Carmen's not going. Joe's not going.
By the way, none of us are the problem. Just so you're aware of what's happening.
Looks like you might be the problem.
I'm the problem?
You don't look like you're really excited about going.
I'm very excited to go.
I don't even know that you own a black T-shirt.
It's going to be great.
Okay. Will you wear a hat?
Yes.
Okay.
We also have tickets for the Mike Calta tailgate.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you want to give these out.
What are they?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes, let's do that too.
Okay. And then we have the ones.
What's up with these tickets?
We have ones from yesterday, but hold those.
What are they?
Don't miss right.
No, let's give those away too.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get this place crazy.
2025.
Go, baby.
Let's do it with a little. Does she know?
Mm-hmm.
Read my lips.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Now, it's time to play Read My Lips on the Mike Calta Show.
Read my lips.
I am very excited for this. And don't forget, last time we played Read My Lips, we got
love Gio.
We got that. What's that, Joe?
I love Gio.
That's what we got out of that.
That was under duress. Under duress.
Thank you.
Spanish, since you're so close, why don't you put the headphones on and or which one do you want to give or do you want to receive?
I'll receive.
Okay, so then Gio, you will be reading to Spanish.
All right.
And let's see if you get this right, you'll get a winner. I don't know how any of our games are played. I don't know how what's his name, the guy from Price is Right, Drew Carey. I don't know how he remembers all of those games. All right, here we go.
I'd probably tell him.
Yeah, but even when he's doing it, I'm like, all right, anyway. Here we go. Spanish has got headphones on. He cannot hear anything. He's listening to most likely Zugma. And Gio, you can hear me?
What?
Why did you laugh?
Wait,
if you
you
can't
laughed
hear
at your
me?
joke.
You laughed at my joke. Take that off.
Cheater.
You laughed right at my joke.
Oh, no, I was laughing at his face.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
Same exact time.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Exact, yeah.
What are you listening to?
Lawrence.
Okay, put it on. Crank it up. Gio, now you'll have 3 chances to read your
All right.
lips. Here we go.
I miss your stupid mustache.
I miss Mr. Munster coming to the house.
I miss your stupid mustache.
I'm a mudslide?
I miss
Delicious.
your stupid mustache.
I miss your stupid mustache.
The defeat in your
good.
voice.
Yeah, that's
The
great.
defeat in your voice.
Did
All right,
great.
Spanish, pick a line.
Line 3, please.
Line 3. Good morning. Who is this?
Hello, this is Angel.
Angel, you're a winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you in the break, okay?
Hey,
Hold on.
Mike.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, Angel.
I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday as well.
And a happy birthday back at you, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
How old are you going to be?
I'll be 39.
Oh, man, you got a long way to go, brother. 40
Hey,
is
but
where
I feel older.
40 is where everybody said it's going to be bad. It's not. 50 is bad. Those next 10 years, rock them out because they're the good ones. All right, hold on, Angel. Happy birthday. All right, let's switch it up. Galvin, you want to play?
Sure.
Do you want to feed or you want Joe to wear the headphones?
I have headphones here, so if it makes it easier, I can do that.
All right. Then I will feed to him.
Okay.
I will feed to Galvin. How do you like
Feed
that?
him.
I will feed him.
Feed me.
I will feed Galvin. I have to think of something that I want to say.
I'm so hungry.
Me too. Huh?
Let me know when you're ready, Galvin.
He can't hear you.
He's ready.
No,
No, he's getting his music.
hold on,
Galvin's
give me one
got
second. I'm
integrity.
turning my
Galvin will not
volume
cheat
up.
like Spanish.
Up loud.
Spanish did cheat.
What? How did I cheat?
We know.
What do you know? People
You're
talking?
ready. Galvin's ready. You ready? Here we go. Diddy uses baby oil.
Secrets with my mouth.
No. Diddy uses baby oil.
See the Christmas in my book.
Diddy uses baby oil.
Skid Row with the papers.
Diddy uses baby oil.
Can you separate work? I don't know.
Diddy uses baby oil.
Oh, no. Not even close, man.
Skid Row uses papers.
Your mouth does not match the words at all.
Really?
Yeah, you do like this. Like you're saying, what is it?
Diddy uses baby oil.
Diddy uses baby oil? Like mine, I go, Diddy uses baby oil, and you see how my mouth moves?
I don't know what it is.
But you go like this. Diddy uses baby oil. You're like doing a ventriloquist thing.
All right.
Diddy uses baby oil.
Yeah, like
That's
that.
better?
Yeah. Because
all right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. That was
like this. You go,
Diddy uses baby oil. All right, let's do it again. I'll be more mouthy.
I mean, you don't have to be over. You know,
right. The mafia is not real.
The buffet is several.
The mafia is not real.
The muffin is not real? Something's not real.
The mafia.
The mafia is not real.
There you go. All right.
There we go.
All right, Galvin, pick a line.
Very nice. I'll go line 4.
Good morning. Who is this? Hello?
Yes, Gino.
Gino, you are the other winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Please stand by. All right, thank you. Joe?
Yes, Michael.
Will you put on the headphones?
Yes.
All right, Spanish is going to bring those to you. And then, Galvin, do you want to feed Joe?
I'll
since
feed
you're
Joe.
Right there?
All right.
Let's do this. These are my favorite times. Don't forget, when Joe plays, we get a lot of good things from him.
I love Gio.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
The feeling is not mutual, but I appreciate your flattery.
You love Joe.
I don't know what you're saying, Gio, but I know I don't like it.
Look at you and your dumb. Look at his dumb sweater.
What
What
is adorable. He looks like every other cute old man.
Just about to use it.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Your sweater is as dumb as your face.
Your sweater is stupid.
Your sweater is as dumb as your face.
My sweater matches my stupid face.
Yeah, I mean, close.
But say what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your sweater is as dumb as your face.
My sweater is a muffin top.
No, do it again. One more.
Your sweater is as dumb as your face.
My sweater is the color of my face.
Your sweater is as dumb as your face.
Why do you guys change it to my? Say exactly what the people are saying.
Right.
Spanish.
Yes.
Like there's no reason you would
feed
say
me?
my for the phrase.
Yeah. Just repeat the phrase exactly as the phrase is.
All right, hold on. I'm switching.
I didn't say Mike's Mafia is not real.
My mafia is not real.
Well, that is loud.
Yeah.
Hello.
Super loud.
Yeah.
You're feeding me.
You have my microphone off.
Yeah, you turned all the mics off.
You turned
He
off.
doesn't.
The cord hit your button.
Okay.
Oh my god. Your cord hit your button.
God forbid he takes one ear off and talks to us like a normal human.
All right, ready?
What a dope. Look at this idiot.
Hello.
Your mic's still up.
This is hard to do.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
There you go.
All right, ready?
This is really hard to do while they're singing words.
That's the point.
All right, here we go.
I love you, Anthony.
Do it again.
I love you, Anthony.
I love Jewish women.
Carmen, bring it down.
Okay.
I love you, Anthony.
I love you, I think.
Oh.
I love you, Anthony.
I love your little thing. Do it again. Do it one more time. Do it.
I love you, Anthony.
I love you. What's the second part?
Anthony.
I love you, Anthony.
He said it.
I marked
I wanted to
it.
say it in little pieces.
Joe loves me and Mike loves Anthony.
Well, that could not have gone better. The headphones turning all the microphones off,
goes
and you
down.
just screaming, and I'm waiting for you to knock over your coffee.
What happened? He handed me the cord and it pushed
Right,
all the
yeah.
volume buttons out. I'm sorry. All right, so we got 2 winners. We'll take those 2. Good job. That was fun. That's a fun game.
Yeah.
All right. Martin Grammatica will be here at the top of the hour. Joe, going for 3 weeks in a row with football picks.
If I win 3 in a row, can I automatically be declared the winner?
I mean, that should have been one of the rules in the beginning of the game.
Do you need to make a rule?
Yeah.
I mean, I should.
Hey, can I ask you a question? And I don't care. Whatever you do prior to picking your football picks, it doesn't matter. It's preparation for the pick.
Right.
So if Sugar Pants was helping you out with them, there wouldn't be violating the rules or anything.
No, I know.
Yeah, but I feel like you're picking them on the fly.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
She's not helping you.
She has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, I'll tell you this about her. She does not care about football unless the Bucks are playing.
Oh, so she's just a Bucks fan.
She's just a Bucks fan. She does not know anything about NFL. She doesn't know about the standings. She hasn't been watching all these other teams. She just doesn't know. If she knew, she would probably help.
Yeah, but the fact that if you're a Bucks fan, you have to know about other teams. You know what I mean? Like you just, by watching, you're like, okay, I know that person's good or this team's good. Or
but she never talks about stats. She never talks about standings. She never brings that stuff up ever.
Yeah. Okay, so she's not really helping you.
No.
You're just picking off the fly, and 2 weeks in a row you've won.
She's just as surprised as I am.
Well, I get a lot. I like it a lot, Joe. Interesting. It makes things more exciting.
That's exactly what I would say if people were on.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
We've got football tonight. At what point can we expect some heads up for betting from Galvin Gambles?
So I'm going to do it very early. I actually may do it before the show's over, depending if we have a break to be able to do it real quick.
If I may, let's just explain to people. So, you're right. So if Galvin puts out this line and everybody immediately starts betting towards what Galvin suggested, they could adjust the lines. They could make it harder for you to win. So if he picks something in the over as 5 and everybody bets on it, they could change it to 5.5 later on because they see everybody's betting it. So I recommend getting them in early.
Yeah, you want to turn your notifications on if you're not following at Galvin Gambles. If you want to, be involved in it and stuff, they tell everyone turn your notifications on so you can know right away. Because that does, as people bet on it, as weather conditions change, as players' status changes, you know what I mean? This person may be injured or whatever's happening. The lines change for everything, so you want to get in as early as possible. Lock it at the same amount. That way, you know that that half a yard's not going to kill you.
Right.
Or, you're not. We're at plus 500, and you might be at plus 425, so you're not winning as much money. So you want to.
I'm going to try something different this week.
Okay.
I'm going to follow your bet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to add anything to it. I'm not going to take anything away from it. I'm just going to follow it.
So I, end all my stuff with bang. Another little catchphrase that I've been throwing out is greedy.
That's me.
Now, if you when you post the bet, can I then DM you what I think the bet should be?
Please
tell you if it doesn't hit right on? Can I tell you why it sucks?
Please do.
Okay. At Galvin Gambles is the Instagram where he does it. If you'd like to go look at it, you're feel free to do it. If no one's forcing you to bet, don't do it if you don't want to. And Galvin's just been winning a tremendous amount of money lately, so he decided to share his bets with people. If you want to bet with him, bet with him.
By the way, thank you for all the followers. Carmen pointed out the other day, I am at 4,168 followers.
That's crazy.
I started this when football started. So, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. That's great.
Crazy.
That's great. All right. Well, if you want to listen to us pick and not necessarily guarantee any winners, we're going to do that next as Martin Grammatica joins us. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. How are you doing, buddy?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very good. Very good.
I'm a little upset, though, Mike.
Uh-oh. Why?
You guys played Read My Lips without me, and we got the quote of the lifetime when I was here last time.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was, and when I'm listening, I'm like, they didn't value.
Spanish, throw Martin, throw the headphones on him.
right now.
How you been, man?
No, I'm good.
Good. Next time you come in, we'll play for sure.
No, I was bad at it. That's why. I
that's the whole point. Being bad at it is what makes it good. The fact that Spanish wanted me to say I love him is what really brings the game down.
He forced it, though. It wasn't natural.
It definitely wasn't natural.
I have it forever.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you heard, but Joe has won the picks for the second week in a row.
That's right.
Back to back.
2 weeks.
Back to back.
If I win a third time, Martin, I automatically win.
No, that is not the rule.
That's how unpredictable the NFL's been.
Yeah, right.
Where anybody can pick and win.
Yes.
Sorry,
Martin.
Joe.
No, it's all right.
I mean, that's pretty much the truth. It's been one of those things. I just like sometimes we were just talking with Gio about a friend of his who picked all the underdogs.
Yeah,
that seems to be like, why wouldn't you throw $20 on that every week? Just pick the underdog teams and go.
He had like a 7-leg parlay, and he picked all underdogs. $20 bet, he won $55,000.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and the night before he had to get the Falcons game. The night before, the cash out was like $15,000 they offered him. And he couldn't. Didn't know what to do.
I would have taken it in a second.
And
right?
he just let it. He's like, whatever, $20, let it ride. And he won $55,000.
So he walked with $55,000, but he could have lost everything.
Yeah,
and he didn't opt out for $15,000 on $20.
No.
Man,
he's got to be rich.
That's ballsy.
I've taken the cash out for a lot less than that.
So have I. Yeah, I've taken even money when I thought I was going to probably lose this bet. I'll just take my money back.
And he's not even like a big sports guy, or he just kind of got into the gambling thing because everybody's been talking about it, and he won.
That's the most fun thing to do is to pick the underdogs and then just ride it out.
Yep.
So. Man, I'm talking about this like I've had any luck. I've been the worst.
You don't know how excited I am. Football's back, but also hockey coming back. You got basketball coming back. You got so much different stuff. There's going to be so much going on.
I know. We're going to be broke by the end of the year.
I don't mess with that. As good as I am at football picks, you think I would be not worth it.
Let me ask you this. Like when you were playing, you and I didn't know each other well when you were playing, but if we were playing and you were like, and you just gave me a call and you said, hey, just a heads up.
My toe hurts.
Trent Dilfer, or your toe. Yeah, but you'd be like Dilfer's throwing up in the bathroom before the game. You know what I mean? Like giving me a heads up and let me know how things are going. You know what I'm saying? Would that wouldn't have been that's not breaking any rules, right?
I don't know if it is or not. I don't have a cell phone though. I didn't have a cell phone in the locker room.
Shut up! Shut up!
I mean, it could have happened, maybe. But if you help your buddies out, maybe.
But when you get a guy like Adam Schefter or one of these NFL insiders, where are they getting all their information from?
His 7 phones, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, somebody's calling. But no, obviously they have relationships with players,
right?
But
like I'll tell you, I knew. I can say this now. I knew when they sat Keyshawn.
Okay.
When Keyshawn had 2 games left and they sat Keyshawn, I knew Gasap called me and he said, yo, this just happened, blah, 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 bye. And he hung up and I went, oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
And I got on the air and I just went with it and I said it and thank God it was right.
That's right because Stapp didn't like Keyshawn, so let me get this out quick.
Right. He knew who to call.
Well, that's the thing. Keyshawn just didn't fit the locker room. You know, we had a tight, hard-working locker room, and he went to California, and we don't know what he did. He may have worked hard. His body didn't look like he worked hard.
Right.
So when he got here, it's kind of like Hollywood. You know, he was – and I didn't have anything against Keyshawn, but it just didn't fit what Tony Dungy had built, which was good character guys, hardworking guys.
Sure.
And he just never fit in. He was a very good player, but just didn't fit in.
I walked into the locker room one day for press day, and I was wearing a Yankee hat, and I didn't know Keyshawn. I knew he was, but he just got in here. He looks at me, he goes, New York? I hate New York. And I went, most of New York hates you. And he goes, well, that's true. And he walked away. And I went, all right, that's cool. Now that Tom Brady's been gone for some time, more people are yipping up about the times that what it was like to play when Brady was here. Baker Mayfield on a podcast yesterday said that he heard that it's a lot more of a loose and fun locker room. That with Tom there was a lot of mind games going on, and that there was a lot of tension in the locker room at all times.
Well, I'm sure he's like a father figure to a lot of these players, Brady. So they're probably walking on eggshells because they don't want to upset him. They don't want to, you know what I mean? And not that, but he got us a Super Bowl, so how can anybody complain? I understand.
No, I don't even think anybody's complaining. I think they're just saying it's a totally different environment. The way it was when he was here, like who was it? Vita or one of the players said that, or Tristan Wirfs.
Tristan Wirfs, he can go have a beer with him.
Right,
right.
Like he said that when Tom's here, a celebrity's here, so everything was different, and there was definitely more tension.
Well, Tom was the biggest celebrity in town. I don't remember the helicopter
by far
chasing him when he was doing the pandemic when they were training on their own, getting kicked out of the school. Like I don't think we've ever had a player like that.
No.
Not even Jeter when he's here in the offseason because we kind of got used to seeing
because he lives here and we know he's here. Yeah.
But when Tom Brady came, it was like Hollywood was coming to town.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen anything like it in Tampa.
No, and he was, I was gonna say he didn't do anything around here. I did get to meet him once or twice. So he did do some stuff around
I didn't
here.
even get to meet him.
Really?
My daughter's still mad at me. I even called the Bucks. Hey, can we arrange like a 10-second where like shake hands? They're like, well, he's busy. But
really?
Oh yeah, no. She's got his jersey. I'm hoping one day I can tackle him in the booth.
Yeah.
If he ever does a Bucks game,
sure.
My Spanish booth is right next to national TV, so there's no way he's going to avoid me there.
Yeah. Right. You can just pop in.
But it was like, man, it's probably hard. It was easier probably to get to a president than it was Brady. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. She just wants to. She's mad at me because she never got to meet Messi, and the boys did.
Yeah.
Because she was tiny. I couldn't bring a little girl into a locker room. And so now it's like, well, I want Brady. I'm like, listen, I'm trying.
Yeah, you're giving me a tall order here. Yeah.
They're spoiled, these kids.
So I'm just curious how this will go. Will you send somebody and go, hey, can you go ask them if I can go meet, or will you just go knock on the door or get there early or whatever you do?
Where, in the booth?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably just walk in because there's a door. I mean, I've seen Romo. I've seen all and I'm not comparing Romo to Brady.
No, I know.
But they're right there. And they're coming out because they don't have a bathroom in there. So that we share.
So they got to come
have
out.
to come out. And then there's food for them for halftime.
Yeah.
So there's like a catered table just for national TV.
Yeah.
So there's no way he has to walk through the whole media.
Oh, Martin cased the whole place out. He's already.
I still get to the Luke Combs concert, through the media. We walked in there and they had the VIP tent or like the VIP backdrop, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I just walked up to where the media, that's where we was meeting everybody. So I hid with my son behind one of the walls, and one of the security guys, lady that sees me every game, she's like, basically it's like, I know what you're doing. I was like, yeah, we're supposed to be here. I didn't have pass. I didn't have anything. So we waited an hour. I'm like, because he wanted to meet him real bad. And then I just said, jump in the line, act like you belong.
Sure.
And then they're like, please, no pictures. I'm thinking, okay, now.
Why bother to meet him if no pictures?
Well, they have the picture that they put on the website. But I'm like, he's not registered, so he'll never get it. So I'm over here snapping shots.
Oh, man.
And then he ends up being on the website. So, yeah.
I can't believe that you can't, okay, how about this? Can you arrange for us to get one of those media booths? Not the suites, the media booth for Metallica?
I mean, I don't know. I snuck in, so I don't know.
Most of the time, those aren't even open, right? They don't even open those for the concert. Yeah,
no, there was nothing. There was nothing. That's why they just had the backdrop so he could take pictures.
Yeah,
and it was like a promotion. So there's nobody there. It's completely empty. So if there's a way to get there, there's ways to do it.
I mean, you should start throwing your foot around. It'd be like, hey.
But it was a concert, and because the thing is, my wife got us tickets, so I went in with tickets. He was supposed to go with his brother, but his brother had a game, so I'm like, now I'm stuck. Not that I'm not a concert guy, I want to be home, but so I'm like, I'm stuck in this concert. I'm thinking she got us crap tickets, so I'm thinking, okay, let's just sneak in and try to find club seats. And it ended up being good seats, but it worked out because he got the picture and good seats.
I remember when I went to the last time I went to see, not the last time, but one of the times I went to see Metallica here in Tampa, I went backstage and I went with, remember Roman Hammerlich?
Oh, yeah.
Roman Hammerlich used to play for the Lightning, and he loved Metallica, man. He loved Metallica, and he's like one of those, you never met Roman, no, because he was long gone before you got here. But he loved Metallica, and his English was and he was a lot like, he used to go to Oliver. He was Mike, I go see Metallica. He was like, yeah. We were backstage one time, not backstage. We were in the locker room for the morning skate one time, and back then we used to do a thing for the children's home, and Mike Olivero would get stuff signed and save it for the children's home auction. And it was when Gretzky came here with the Rangers, and we were like, hey, Roman, can you get us to meet Gretzky so he could sign this stuff? And he's like, oh yeah, I do. I know Wayne, And then Wayne came by, and Wayne's like, hey, Roman. He's like, hello, Wayne. And they start talking, and then Wayne walks away, and we're like, Roman. He goes, oh yeah. And he goes, I'll never forget, he goes, hey, Wayne, you signed for Radio Guys? And he's like, okay. And he came over and he signed a bunch of stuff for us and for the children's home auction. It was pretty cool.
He's such a nice guy. Gretzky, for the celebrity that he is, he's very humbled.
Yes.
He's come to the office, and we can talk about this. It's not a HIPAA violation because he's taking pictures, been on social media.
Yeah.
And he was down for John Cooper's event.
Right.
We reached out to him, and he came in and loved the experience. So, but when you have somebody like that, you think, oh, this guy's going to big time expect us to shut down. And no, it's super nice guy. It was really cool to meet him.
Yeah, I met him a couple of times, and he's like a real sweet guy. He's really nice. Like, you almost don't want to bother him because he's so nice to everybody.
Right, so quiet and nice.
Meanwhile, I met Mark Messier, and he was a complete dick one time. I took a picture of him, but he was like so disinterested and so annoyed, I have a friend yesterday or the day before that called me. I don't know what he had. He went and he is in full panic mode because he got a high calcium score.
Oh, no.
And he's like, "Can you call me?" And I called him and I got his voicemail. We keep playing phone tag. But I need to. I feel like it's so good that I went through the experience because now I could help him because he was freaking out. Wow. You go there. A high calcium score doesn't mean you're going to die. It means that you need to take a look at some stuff.
Right. It's a call to action, and that's one of the things when they meet with our patient advocates. We'll tell them you take action. It's not a panic call.
Right.
But if you don't take action, it could be very serious. But like in your case, when I saw the 2700, I honestly was stressing for you when you went to Germany.
Right.
Because you didn't do your hard cath till after.
Yeah.
So I'm freaking out for you because I'm looking at all these scores. You know, I'm thinking like I had a friend of mine that was 750. And she had 95% black widowmaker and a stent put in. So I'm thinking like, oh, man. And I really was stressing for you. And I felt bad because it was right before you left.
Right.
So thank God everything was fine. But the peace of mind that you get to know, okay, it was 40% black, not 95. You know, but they can treat that, though. That's the thing with heart disease. When we see the calcium, if they go to a cardiologist, they do the heart cath, they can stent it right there. If the artery is 70 or more.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But that's the thing, you know.
Yeah, if it's 70% or more, they just put a stint in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know people. I mean, my dad has talked about it. My dad's got like 13 stints in there. But that's also shows for me that it's somewhat hereditary. But since I had my lifeguard imaging scan done, I've completely changed a bunch of stuff. Right. I've changed the way I eat. I've changed everything. So now I'm not afraid to go back. I'm curious to go back and see how it is now.
Feels like you have because you.
No.
I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going to be in this week.
I think
this
I
week.
texted you. And
hold on.
Crickets.
I will tell you what.
Like Spanish that one week when I didn't know what time to come in.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Let me explain why. So I want to come in with my wife.
Right.
And neither one of us could pick a day this week that we could do. But I was like, let me wait till we both could pick a day. And then I was going to text you back and say, yeah, this day. But we don't have, we have to find a day. Like every day we've had something different to do. It's just stupid kids. They ruin their whole life. Think of how easy your life was before you had kids. Right. All you had to worry about was hanging out with your wife and going to dinner and having fun and staying out late and drinking. Now you got... My wife is like, I want to go to Discovery Cove, and she goes, we can't go till like November. Juliana has softball. November? Who wants to go to Discovery Cove in November?
It'll be cold by then.
Ridiculous. All right, Martin Grammatica is here. Lifeguard Imaging is where he's working now. If you would like to go get scanned, I don't mind. A lot of people come up to me in public and they're like, hey, let me ask you, with the Lifeguard Imaging, blah, blah, blah. I don't mind talking to everybody about it because I really feel like we are going to definitely save a lot of people's lives. People who have no idea that they have anything wrong with them are finding out early, and that's why I love to talk about it.
Your show has saved lives, Mike. I mean, I'm telling you, I got a message yesterday, a couple weeks ago. One of your listeners said we discovered thyroid cancer in his wife.
Oh, wow.
She just had the surgery yesterday. I got a text, everything's going fine. So I said, just keep me updated. But that's one of hundreds of messages that we get, and a lot of them are from your show. But we do have a little special though for your listeners.
Okay,
not special like some special. It's football related. We hate the Eagles here in Tampa.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
The Eagles are coming to town in a couple weeks, so we have selected an appointment that's going to be, if whoever makes that appointment, it'll be by accident, right? They're just going to say, I want to come on this day at that time.
Right.
We have 2 sweet tickets to a Bucs game.
Oh.
So it's going to be a surprise. And then we're going to announce it on Friday. We're going to let them know. We're going to call them and let them know that they
Whose suite is it?
It's a suite, one of the suites.
I never get invited.
Well, you let me know what game you want to go to. I'll hook you up.
I'm never going to be that guy. I'm never going to be like, Martin, can you get me sweet tickets?
Oh,
no, they're available. So just let me know.
If you call me up and we're like, hey, do you want to come to the suite with me? Then I would go.
Right.
I'll wait for you to call me.
Okay, I will call you. I'll text you. No, I'm glad you're that guy because I hate doing that to people. I have a friend of mine that needs tickets for the Thursday night, the football game tonight.
Right.
And I've been trying to figure out a way to find him, but I have connections that have played there, but I just don't want to reach out to them.
I know.
I'd rather buy him and say, hey, listen, I found you tickets because everybody assumed that when you play.
Hold on one second.
Are you guys hearing that?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's causing it. Shake that microphone, Martin. Sometimes you just shake it. No, that's not working.
Here, why don't you swap out somebody else's microphone?
Try that. No. How's that? Try it.
Hello.
There you go. Don't touch anything.
So I'd rather buy them and give it to them because they assume if you play, you get unlimited amount of free tickets.
Right.
They're not free.
No.
They're not free.
No.
The only time I ever get free Bucks tickets is if I do an event, they're like, hey, we have 2 tickets available for you.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
But if not, hey, I need 4 tickets to the Bucks game. Oh yeah, here's your.
Here's your.
Yeah.
So I learned that from the late great Dave McKay. When Dave McKay would buy all these tickets, and I go, "What are you doing?" And because we get a lot of tickets for country, they give you a lot of things to give away. And he's like, "Oh, I got this guy at the restaurant, this guy over here," and I go, "And you're buying these tickets?" And he looked at me, and he goes, "It's just easier to buy them and give them to them than it is to try and get them from promotions to give away. And usually when you get them from promotions, they're crappy seats anyway, so you might as well just." And I thought, well, that's the nicest thing I've heard of. So now when somebody usually asks me for tickets, if it's somebody I feel like I owe a favor to, or if it's somebody who I really like a lot, I'll just buy the tickets and hook them up that way. And I don't even really want them to ever know that I bought the tickets necessarily. I just if it's somebody I'm trying to take care of, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So people assume. I remember when David Wells played for the Yankees. He'd leave me tickets and he'd go, "You better show up because they take these out of my paycheck." I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna miss $160 out of your multi-million-dollar contract, you cheap bastard."
This is why we got to get Martine in the Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
If you're in the Ring of Honor, you walk in and you just point to your name up on the stadium, and they just let you in.
You should at least have the seats above where the thing
if they
is.
question you just point, and then that's it.
I just renewed the website getmartinein.com yesterday. It came up for renewal. I was like, "Oh yeah, we got to renew this. We're gonna keep going until it gets in." All right, I got to take a break. When we come back, we will take out the football picks for the week. We will see if Joe can actually make 3 in a row. Joe, I believe in you. I believe in you. Football picks next on 102.5 The Bone. Something's going on with the board that's it's different than it normally is, and it's throwing me off a little bit. Like things are when things are in queue, other things aren't working. When things aren't, they're not working. I don't know what's happening.
But because on this board, if I have something in queue, I can't hear in my headphones.
Yeah, well, that's not usually how it is here, but now that's how it was today.
You didn't spill anything on that?
No, I haven't spilled anything. No.
All right.
It's been a very dry time here. Martine Grammatica is in the studio with us. Any big surprises last week? Anything that you from less football schedule last week? Now your mic's not working. Try that.
Oh, no.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The biggest surprise was that Gio didn't pick the Bucks. And they ended up winning. So come on, Gio. What type of fan are you?
I know. I thought all the injuries, the whole defense was out.
I know, but it just shows you how resilient this team is and how deep their depth chart is.
A lot of young guys. I like
deep their depth chart is.
I think there was a lot, though. You know, like a lot of the underdogs, kind of like your buddy. That's why he made all that money, because there's like 49ers losing. I didn't expect that.
I know. I picked the Packers to win, and everybody crapped on me, and the Packers ended up winning. So, all right. Well, we got we all pick and Ian Beckel's picks. Who's got Ian's picks this week?
I do.
All right.
The right ones.
Mike, I want to clarify, though, for the tickets, the sweet tickets.
Yes.
In order to be able to come scan, it has to be 35 and older. So we don't want 20-year-olds calling because we just can't scan them.
Yeah, and they're not doing it just to give away the tickets. I mean, you want to get people to come in and get scanned. It's the whole incentive of the whole thing.
Well, we want them to come scan, learn what we do, but also come cheer on the Bucks against our hated Eagles.
Yeah.
The more the better. The more the better.
I don't want to go to that game because I don't want to be in the suite with people I don't know.
Okay.
I'm very delicate. I'm kidding. All right, Carmen, you ready? Let's do week 3 picks. I'm going to go right around the room because that makes it the easiest. We'll start with our champion and we'll work our way around. Joe.
Yes, Michael.
The New England Patriots at the New York Jets.
I'm going with the Jets, Michael.
Galvin.
Jets.
Ian.
Jets.
Spanish.
Jets.
Gio.
Jets.
Martine.
Jets.
And Jets.
Jets.
And Carmen.
Not invited,
You're last, Carmen. You're last.
I know, always.
Joe, the New York Giants at the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns, Michael.
Galvin.
Browns.
Ian.
Giants.
Spanish.
Browns.
Ian took the Giants?
Yeah.
Gio.
Browns.
Tie. I will go Browns.
I, too, will go Browns. Carmen.
Browns.
The Chicago Bears at the Indianapolis Colts. Joe.
Why do I have to pick first?
We figured it out. We figured it out.
Yep.
These are my picks. I'm just asking
starting
questions.
with the champ.
Because it goes around the room, so that way he doesn't go Griffin and Brian and name other people that aren't here.
Right, which I do every week.
Right.
That's fine. What was the question?
The Bears of Chicago at the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm going with the Colts, Michael.
Galvin.
I am going with the Bears.
Ian.
Colts.
Spanish.
Bears.
Gio.
Colts.
Martine.
Colts.
I will take the Bears. Carmen.
Colts.
Okay. Joe, are you prepared for the Houston Texans at the Minnesota Vikings?
I'm going Texans, Michael.
Galvin.
Vikings.
Ian.
Texans.
Spanish.
Texans.
Gio.
Texans.
Martine.
Texans.
I take the Texans. Carmen.
Vikings.
Joe.
Yes.
The hated Philadelphia Eagles at the New Orleans Saints.
I got to go New Orleans Saints on this one, Michael.
Well, I think you're right on that, Joe. Galvin.
Derek Carr's got the hot hand. I'm going with the Saints.
Ian.
He is going with the Eagles.
Spanish.
I am going with the Saints.
Gio.
Eagles.
Martine.
As much as I hate the Eagles, I'm going to go Eagles because I want them to beat the Saints.
I do too, but I think the Saints are going to win. I have to take the Saints. Carmen.
Saints at home.
All right. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pap.
Steelers, Michael.
Galvin.
2-0, number 1 in our division, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ian.
Steelers.
Spanish.
Steelers.
Gio.
Chargers.
Martine.
I'm picking Steelers till they bring Russell Wilson back. Then I can't.
I will take the Chargers. Carmen.
Doesn't make me feel good that Gio picked them.
Yeah,
I'm going
what's up?
Chargers.
Let's go.
The Denver Broncos at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pap.
Tampa Bay, baby.
Galvin.
Scrambling, I'm going Buccaneers.
Ian.
Buccaneers.
Spanish.
Buccaneers.
Gio.
Buccaneers.
Martine.
Bucks.
I take Bucks. Carmen.
Bucks.
The Green Bay Packers at the Tennessee Titans. Joe.
Green Bay.
Galvin.
Packers.
Ian.
Titans.
Spanish.
I am taking the Packers.
Gio.
Packers.
Martine.
I'm going to go Titans.
I too am going Titans. Carmen.
Packers.
Joe. The Carolina Panthers at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Panthers.
Galvin.
Raiders.
Ian.
Raiders.
Spanish.
Raiders.
Gio.
Panthers.
Martine.
Raiders.
I will take the Raiders. Carmen.
Raiders.
The Dolphins of Miami at the Seahawks of Seattle. Joe.
Seahawks.
Yeah. Galvin.
Seahawks.
Ian.
Seahawks.
Spanish.
Concussion City Dolphins.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Who is the quarterback?
I don't know.
All right, Gio.
Seahawks.
Martine.
Seahawks.
I will take the Seahawks as well. Carmen.
Seahawks.
I don't even know who the quarterback
Me either,
quarterback is.
honesty.
Does anybody know?
Stevenson or something like that.
Stevenson?
No, it's something like that though.
Also, I noticed there's an N into his last name now. It used to be Tunga Viola, now
Right?
Tunga Viola.
Weird.
Oh, it took him a whole year to tell people they were saying it wrong?
Maybe he forgot from all the concussions.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Joe.
Yeah.
The Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Galvin.
I am going Detroit.
Ian.
Lions.
Spanish.
Cardinals.
Gio.
Cardinals.
Martine.
Lions.
I will take the Lions. Carmen.
Lions.
You all right, Carmen?
Yeah,
right.
I'm joking
All right.
over here.
Just saying.
Thank you.
Joe. The Baltimore Ravens at the Dallas Cowboys.
Quote the Ravens, nevermore.
Galvin.
Cowboys.
Ian.
Ravens.
Spanish.
Ravens.
Gio.
Ravens.
Martine.
Ravens.
I will take the Cowboys. Carmen.
Ravens.
By the way, the Dolphins' backup quarterback is Skylar Thompson.
Oh,
So if you
Skylar.
put that together, you get Stevenson.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Girl's name, they're going to lose.
That is a girl's name all day. The San Francisco 49ers at the Los Angeles Rams. Joe.
49ers.
Galvin.
49ers.
Ian.
49ers.
Spanish.
49ers.
Gio.
49ers.
Martine.
Rams.
Oh, really?
I'm going to try. I'm going to start guessing like Joe does.
I will take the 49ers. Carmen.
Niners.
The Kansas City Chiefs at the Falcons. Joe.
Chieftains.
Galvin.
Chiefs.
Ian.
Chiefs.
Spanish.
Chiefs.
Gio.
Sorry, Frankie. Falcons.
He's crying now. He's crying.
There's no
for
way.
sure.
Martine.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. Carmen.
Chiefs.
He's not scanning you now.
He's going to find something.
He's going to scan you differently now.
The Jacksonville Jaguars at the Buffalo Bills. Joe.
Bills.
Galvin.
Bills.
Ian.
Bills.
Spanish.
Bills.
Gio.
Bills.
Martine.
Bills.
I will take the Bills. And Carmen.
Bills?
And then that's one of 2 Monday Night Football games, right? We got 2 Monday Night Football games this week. One starts at 7:15. And then you have the Washington Commanders at the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe.
Bengals.
Galvin.
Bengals.
Ian.
Bengals.
Spanish.
Bengals.
Gio.
Bengals.
Martine.
Bengals.
I also take the Bengals and Carmen.
Bengals.
There you go. Those are the week 3 picks for you. Carmen will send them out to us.
Who lost last week? We didn't get who lost. I know who
Oh,
won.
we know who lost. You don't know who lost.
I don't know.
Would you like to know who lost?
The way you're saying it, how bad did I lose?
Nah.
You did not lose, Martine.
Oh, wow. That's a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
Gio lost.
That's
so,
what he did.
so as of right now, Joe is winning, and Spanish and Gio are both tied for last.
That's good for us.
Yes.
I
That's
feel
good
like
for us.
You
What?
feel like you're
You
the
feel
same
like
loser?
what? I feel like it.
yeah, I was
You're
gonna try.
losing?
I was gonna try.
What is
I give up.
last place? $100.
$100.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be nice if 2 of you lose.
Well, no, so that's not how it works.
Oh.
So basically, so the loser is the person with the least amount of wins. If there is a overall, if there is a tie, let's say Spanish and Gio only have 1 win, then we go to losses. So if Spanish has 2 weeks losses and Gio only has 1 week loss, then Spanish is the loser.
What if there's
The
another tie?
loser's loser.
Yeah,
Right.
but losers are tiebreakers, but we go off of wins.
Okay.
The loser of the losers.
So the way that it goes from 7th place to 1st place, how much you have to pay. Obviously, the 1st place gets the money. So loser is 100. Then it goes 80, 60, 40, 20, 5, and then the winner gets $305.
Joe's got his eye on that loot.
Yeah, baby.
You
I
ain't
know what
getting it.
happens.
Yeah.
I
Start
know.
counting the money now.
Listen, I'll get ripped from the bonus at the end. I know.
No, Joe, you
Sure.
may actually win and then have to pay me for the death pool.
Yeah.
Can we get an update on that? Do you have that handy?
Second.
I'm not playing.
I'm not in.
You
last
are,
year.
Gio. You are playing. If you don't, you're going to get beat like a gang member if you don't pay up.
Listen, the game is rigged.
Say what you want. You made picks. You're playing.
Rigged.
So I have it here. If you want, starting from last to first.
Yes.
That is in last place with absolutely no points whatsoever.
0.
Yeah, I mean, you could try not to get people in. It would be harder. That is Ian. Ian has 0 points. And then Pap is next with 52 points. Then you have Gio with 61 points. Right in front of Gio with 68 points is Tony Burton. Then you have Carmen jumps up to 112 points. Just in front of her is myself with 141 points. Spanish with his death last week put him in front of me with 191 points.
191 points.
Not
And
bad.
then quite some lead here. 313 points is Mike Calta. Yes,
Ooh, the
and it
picker of
is
death.
It is September, and we have basically 2 months, right? Or so you have to October, November, December. So 3 months because December, I don't know, whatever our last day is, some around there, 19,
Usually about 2
15.
weeks.
Yeah.
I will take cash on the barrelhead.
Yeah, I'll pay it if I lose.
No
'cause I'm,
Venmo. No, I want cash on the barrelhead.
I got a gold bar with your name on it.
I'll take a gold
Candy
bar.
bar with his name on it?
I'm gonna give you
a
bag full of
pennies.
Who is that?
You know.
Yeah, you know.
I forgot about that.
I'll never forget.
That was good.
That's my
Damn.
9/11.
I'll never forget Galvin freaking out.
Well,
I'm with you, Galvin.
yeah.
I'm on your side, but your freakouts make it.
Yeah. I
make
just
it
like
funny.
I like in the video because it's video and it's on me, and I hit the count and the whole camera shakes.
Yeah.
You don't welch on bets.
That's right.
That was the favorite line.
Medicine Man?
Mike, Medicine Man, what's up?
Can we scan Medicine Man?
Don't do it.
Oh, I'd shut down the system.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll destroy it. Right now.
I'm not going to blow up the machine.
What do we need to? What do we need from him in order to scan him?
Just show up.
Him?
We'll figure it out. Just name.
I mean,
Does
Medicine
he have a
Man's
real name?
surprisingly clean. His name is Alex.
Okay.
He's got a real name.
I think we need either phone number, email.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
date
he's
of
got
birth.
all
If
that
he
stuff.
has all that.
Yeah. How old of a guy are you?
73.
73. Oh, wow. You're getting really old, Medicine Man.
Is he going to allow us to talk about
I
this?
know. I heard the announcement from Metallica, and they're going to be playing 6 days after my next year's birthday, which will be 74.
Yep, that was their plan. They were like, what day can we go? And they're like, what's available after Medicine Man's birthday? And they got 6 days after your birthday.
That's a nice number, 6.
Tickets go on sale next Friday. You better wait in line and get your tickets.
I know, and it's going to be on the internet, too. You have to buy these tickets.
This is not going to be one of those where
you know what I missed, really?
What?
The record store ticket sales. Like you go to Ticketmaster and you go to a record store like RTO or Trax or something like that.
You
or
know,
Musicland.
that's where I first met you for the first time before I was in radio, was the one on Ridge Road, that old Stereorama.
Yeah, I remember that. Just a little bit east of the Salvation Army.
Yep, you used to go over there and wait in line with the rest of us kids.
Do you think if we scan Medicine Man and we find he's riddled with cancer, they'll do a Make-A-Wish for him?
No. I don't think he's riddled with anything. I think they're going to be like, he's got the body of a 30-year-old.
I disagree. I think he's riddled with so much, but he's such a positive person that doesn't ever think about it, that he's lived this long, and then as soon as he finds out, dead.
I don't think that's how science works.
At 74, you got to wonder if you're even going to make it to Metallica.
Nah,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, that's a long ways off.
You ever think about that, Medicine Man?
It's 9 months away.
I know. You may not even be around for that.
That's kind of scary, but I still think I'm going to make it.
All right. Well, we'll miss you. Thank you very much.
That's it.
That's it. I was just about to go take more phone calls.